Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be doing something different. Also, let me turn my sound off on that so you can't hear an echo of me. um, we're going to do something a little different. Instead of me streaming a game, we're going to watch a stream of streaming the game. Specifically, we're going to watch a tournament that was done back in January of 2016, and this was the last Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament of this event called MAXOUT, which is in Kansas City, which I believe is no longer running, unfortunately. But it was a monthly fighting game tournament where they had all sorts of fighting games. Skullgirls, Guilty Gear, they did have Smash at one point, maybe. Blaze Blue. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but those are the sorts of games they had. Street Fighter, of course. And so we're going to watch a Street Fighter stream that was done all the way back then, right before Street Fighter 5 came out. And I love Street Fighter 4, and I just want to share this stream with you. And hopefully me streaming this won't lag it out more than it might already be lagged, because this has already been streamed once, and so we're streaming a stream. It may lag because their stream lagged, and that wouldn't be my fault. I'm going to hope neither theirs nor mine has very much lag, though. I turned the settings up a little bit because we're already watching this in their quality, which it says 720p, but I don't know. It doesn't look very HD here, but the camera might also just not be very in focus. So I'm trying to stream it at 720p as well, so it's also the quality of it is going to be down from if you just watch this on your own, which if you want, actually I will link this in the description in case you do want to go and watch this. Like later, or I guess if you really wanted to as we are watching it. I just put the link in the description, should be updated momentarily. But yeah, that's what I'll have to say. In the description, there's the matches that are going on. It's only a 2-hour stream. This was at the end of the life cycle of Ultra, so not very large pool of people, and this is also a smaller local I mean, it's like supposedly it was the largest fighting game tournament event in the Midwest, but it's still like a local tournament, so it's not like pros, and it's not going to have a huge turnout every single time, especially at the end of its life cycle. So this is probably only like a 10-man bracket or something. Anyway, we're going to get right into it. I don't know how the sound is going to be. I don't know how much I'm going to commentate either, because this already has commentary, so I might not talk very much. I don't know. I'm going to try to keep it running and not pause it too much for any reason. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Let me know if you can hear me over the stream, which might be a little hard to even know if you can hear me because there's other people talking, but we'll figure it out. I'll listen to it back as well. So let's start it. Listen to what they have to say. I'm just going to let it go, and I don't think that there's too many breaks in between matches in this stream specifically. Sometimes there's long breaks because they have technical issues, or people are just taking a while to get up to the seats. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch. I'm excited to watch this. I probably have watched this stream before, but I don't really remember it. So I'm going to kind of be seeing the matches again new, and we'll get to know some of the local people that have played Street Fighter in the Kansas City area where this tournament is from. I can't think I've talked enough. Let's start.
Hey everybody, welcome to MAXOUT January 9th, 2016. We've moved on. We've going up and always. This is MAXOUT. This is our monthly Kansas City fighting game tournament. We'll be your host today. My name's Nick Cups Van Stratton.
And I am Bradley Vegas Wyman. Really excited to get into it today as we say goodbye to the beloved title, the headline of Street Fighter 4. This is going to be our last headlining Street Fighter 4 tournament. Starting next week, or next month, we're going to have Street Fighter 5 doing us all the favor of hopefully reinvigorating this scene.
Yeah. We'll certainly be blasting through the ceiling, I think. Hopefully.
I hope so.
I hope we get over 100 people in the Street Fighter 5 bracket, which we've gotten over 100 people at MAXOUT before.
Yeah.
And I can assume that we'll have new players, and everybody that will be coming will be playing.
And I think the old players that have stopped playing so much, or stopped coming out at least, will be more inclined to come. There's a lot of money to be had when a lot of people sign up, so hopefully that attracts people too.
Right, absolutely. And I mean, everybody's just, it's not just nationwide, it's worldwide. There's so much buzz going on with Street Fighter 5 right now. It's like all anybody can ever talk about. So
yeah,
certainly expect, and as far as I know, that Vegas and I will be commentating for Street Fighter 5, God willing.
I hope so.
Yeah. Dude, what if they just get like 2 new people that are just like
that would hurt so bad.
So well spoken, wildly handsome.
Wait, you mean just us again?
Like the new models, man.
So that being said, that this game is dead in the community as much as it's ever been, probably.
Yeah, we're probably going to have like less than a 16-man tournament, which is pretty pitiful numbers for us.
That being said, there's a lot of strong talent here.
Yeah, absolutely.
J-Spot made a rare appearance.
From
Fire
the
Team,
grave.
our Kansas City Challenger Series champ. Last month, MAXOUT champ. Charlie is here. Fokra, another Challenger Series player.
And top
4
frequent offender.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Fokra, Hel Fuerte, second place finisher at MAXOUT a few months ago.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got like this kind of this port going on for PS4 right now where you plug in your stick and it's an adapter and all that stuff, and we're trying to figure it out. So occasionally you might see the stream drop throughout the night, but it's going to be it.
We're not running Street Fighter as a headline.
Street Fighter 4
anymore.
will no longer be a headline.
Oh, actually, it will be Street Fighter. Street Fighter 4 is no longer going to be a headline.
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Ultra Street Fighter 4
will no longer be the headlining after this one. Because the next MAXOUT that we have is going to be after February 16th or whatever the day the Street Fighter 5 comes out. And then, so I think it's going to be within the first week that Street Fighter 5 is released. So we're going to see a lot of new stuff. It's going to be really sloppy. It's going to be ugly. No one's going to want to see it.
Yeah. But we'll probably also learn a lot about the game that day.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because a lot of people have had more time with the beta than others. Some of our stronger players, like Fire Team, have barely even touched the beta whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll have a lot of people that were secretly training that we have no idea about. Oh, a big one as well as Robbie B is here today. He's not able to make it out to many MAXOUTs, but
another unexpected pleasure. Really, him and then our 2 El Fuerte players never get to come out.
Yeah,
so
very,
to have
very, very rarely.
And all guys that used to play in the Oak Grove scene.
I feel like Hel Fuerte's appearances are. Oh wow, okay. So we have. Let's actually go into the commentary for that.
Drunk Ninja.
T-Hawk versus Worst Behavior's Zangief. Now, Worst Behavior, Oak Grove player, part of the Meat Rack House, hosted all the Kansas City players for a while. And Drunk Ninja, I think his name was Tori earlier.
Yeah, I think his name was Tori a second ago.
And we saw him earlier, and he was showing some very strong stuff against Robbie.
Big Yomi so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dash and Condor Spire into SPDs.
Drunk Ninja not really doing too much feeling out right now. He's just kind of asserting his will on Worst Behavior. And Worst Behavior is, I'd say, more of a defensive type of Zangief player.
Yeah, a lot of lariat, get off me. See, like that was a lariat.
Yeah.
One of the huge advantages T-Hawk has over Zangief is
mobility in the air for sure.
Yeah, that Condor dive can come down and just destroy lariat straight up.
EX. Do that. I like that Worst Behavior has been showing neutral jump headbutt in footsies. He's trying to snipe out that standing roundhouse with the headbutt. Whew. Yeah, the Yomi from Drunk Ninja right now. It doesn't look like it's random or willy-nilly. It looks like he's
you could really see the setup when he did the Condor Spire over the dead body and then uppercut on the other side. I mean, it is Yomi in the sense that it's like a very definite decision.
Sure.
Like if that SPD whiffs right there.
This is my computer buffering. My bad. I know why. Probably because I'm trying to stream while watching a video. We're gonna give it a minute. I'm not dropping too many frames right now, so it's just probably my computer that's having an issue.
You get punished, right?
Sorry.
And what
Okay.
Drunk Ninja was doing as well is he was trying to discourage.
I'm gonna roll it back. Back a second.
That
Sorry about that.
you know, it's like a
Should
very
be good now.
definite decision.
Hopefully that
If
won't happen too much.
SPD with right there, you get punished, right?
And what Drunk Ninja was doing as well is he was trying to discourage Force behavior from doing grab on wake up.
Yeah.
And then now he's set up himself so that he can do tick throws and lock strings and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's all about kind of conditioning people to do what you want. See, look, and there's the tick throw setups that he's got now because Force behavior is scared to throw because he's doing things like that.
3 meters there.
Yeah.
So now Zangief's still, the cross up.
Yeah, he knows that's going to be, or at least trade with Lariat, so in that situation, T-Hawk's going to really come ahead. Very strong stuff from Drunk Ninja right now.
Oh no, I didn't know. I
We
didn't
don't-
know the camera was coming back on. I'm just looking at frame data, guys.
We don't call him Vegas for nothing.
I'm
you
not
know,
on-
he's just, he's just like, buy, sell,
Yeah,
buy, low.
all the time.
Give me 2 more yachts.
Give me 2 more, yeah.
Okay, going back into it, worst behavior looking a little defensive at this time. I like to kind of see him, try to get a little bit more mileage than something but a Lariat. Okay.
The couple lariats that he's hit kind of just in a neutral, catching a button or whatever,
Yeah.
I see him hang his head a little bit, like he's upset that it worked out.
He's shooken his head, or shaken his head several times in situations that have been advantageous for him.
Yeah.
No cross-up
Oh,
setup,
yeah, he didn't-
interesting. That was nice, though. I like
Yeah,
that
he does
setup
get the
did.
corner back.
Yeah. You
Nice
9 out of 10
grab.
times will see Zangief's do the body cross-up on that one, the body
Yeah.
splash cross-up, just
Yeah.
to put themselves in the good spot.
It's either the actual cross up or they fake that and then
Yeah.
get the kick lariat
Yes.
again, or they kick SPD again.
Yeah.
The German super Lex. Nice air to air there. And there's that huge T-Hawk button that nobody else can really reach.
Yeah. The only thing you can really do about that T-Hawk button is try to grab it on the way out with a jab or something like
Yeah.
that.
I'm not sure how much recovery it has. I'm sure Zangief can punish it with down forward roundhouse, but it would be a tight window. I don't necessarily think that is beyond worst behavior's ability though, so I would like to see him try to punish that.
And
Nice.
Drunk Ninja
Oh,
just
no, he
trying
went-
to make something happen, obviously. Okay, he's got a punish there.
Nice punish.
He's got a red focus waiting for him now.
And he's got to be careful when he punishes with those green hands. Ooh, nice block.
Didn't lariat that time. Worst behavior learning his lesson from last time.
That
Last
sucks.
time he lariated and that traded, so it was
Yeah.
good to see that worst behavior just took chip damage.
Nobody ever likes to get hit with that air-to-air condor dive.
Yeah, that's not good. That's a lot of damage, and most of the time you're going to be counter hit by it anyway, so
Yeah.
if you're pushing by. The worst behavior sitting on red focus right now if he hits him with any option select. And you can tell that he's throwing out the hands for it, but you can't do that willy-nilly against T-Hawk because he will be able to SPD you out of that.
Hey, is it lagging for you guys? Currently, I have it paused, but I'm seeing a little bit of lag. But I think my phone also just isn't the best at watching streams. So, y'all let me know if it's lagging, and if so, I'll guess I'll try and turn my settings down or something. But I'm seeing a little lag. So let me know if it's lagging for you, or if it's just me. Okay, as long as it's not like super duper bad and still watchable, we're good. Okay, let's continue. By the way, I just want to comment on, I love this matchup. I love grappler matches because I just love the dynamic of the grapplers trying to get over on each other and get those grabs in. Then grapplers usually have pretty high health, and so it's pretty fun to watch and play, in my opinion. And I like T-Hawk too.
Oh, nice. Another Yomi moment, and Thor just doesn't react in
clams up.
time. Nice combo. That's a good confirm.
Definitely clams up, and Drunk Ninja's sitting on red focus himself.
Now, what are T-Hawk's applications?
Ultra, there it is right there.
So there's a big part of the comeback.
Yeah.
But what can T-Hawk do with the red focus meter?
I mean, dash in and SPDU as well, like the Ultra. You can dash in an Ultra as well.
Well, yeah, but what does he crumple you with?
I think I've seen Roundhouse. Is that?
Can you cancel Roundhouse?
Yeah, I think you can cancel Roundhouse into Red Focus. I've seen it before though. I've seen Native Impact and some of those guys do some Red Focus combos. Maybe crouching medium kick is an option that you can do.
Maybe he'll show us here.
Nice.
Oh, the hair butt. Wow.
Gets the 1-to-1. Crowd pops off.
Yeah, crowd pops a little bit. There's a lot of Ogrove.
Did he just say hairbutt or headbutt?
Boy. You'll see that Team KC tag.
So if you said hairbutt, that's hilarious.
Because
because he used his hair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Pew Pew, the building where we were born into our careers here.
Molded. Spawned blossomed into beautiful butterflies. Chases him down.
Try to get that 2009 mix-up, which I'm fairly certain was not intentional. All right, so there's the wake-up SPD. He's showing Drunk Ninja that he'll do it again.
Okay. Snipes out that Condor Spire.
Nice. That's basically a combo.
Yeah, that was good.
Again, doesn't go.
I like it.
Nice punish. Yeah, that's a good punish again because the medium and heavy green hands are both punishable on hit, especially by a grappler. See, that's a punish straight up.
So after the blocked Condor Spire, I'm not. Worst behavior can dash forward and grab. I just hope he would know that. Okay, that's the button he needs to be using more for sure. That'll snipe out any of those standing roundhouses or anything like that T-Hawk's going to want to throw out.
Nice anti.
And Worst Behavior's really composed himself and made some really good changes.
Yeah, this feels like a huge turnaround. I mean, I know he was only down one game, but it feels like he's really in control now.
That one popped out as well. Just did it. I know. I don't know what's going on.
You got light bulbs falling out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
In a good way.
That one fell out over there, and this one.
Yeah,
fell
I
over
saw
too.
Charlie
That's
messing
funny.
with it. Oh!
There's that.
Well, you don't expect that to work out.
What was that? I was talking to KC's Notorious about it, and in 5 we want to see like a trash can just appear underneath the guy, and he throws him like straight into the trash can.
He does beat the opponent into the ground when he supers people.
It just folded. There's ghosts. The Alamo ghost. It's the Phantom of the Alamo.
I'd like to see Thor stand block some of these
Worst
Condor
behavior is
Spires.
Thor, yeah, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I call him Thor. It sounds like another nickname. It's his real name.
Yeah.
It's his real name. It's what it says on his driver's license.
The Wild Thorntonberry.
Yeah.
That's it right
he's
there.
dead.
See, that was a really good conditioning that Drunk Ninja's done because this has been a very long grappler set right now, and he's gotten him conditioned to blocking in the corner, blocking cross-ups, blocking Condor Spires. He might have thought he was going to do Condor Spire or some kind of really late body splash, and that was just a really good read by Drunk Ninja.
Robbie came over to give some advice. I was able to make out by lip reading one word: chop.
Chop him.
So I'm thinking we're going to see that stand strong.
It's going to be rough. Okay, Drunk Ninja really riding the momentum right now. Good footsies. Like everybody on their feet right now. People are really wanting to see this close grappler matchup.
Oh, you know how much Kansas City likes Zangief.
We love him, man. But Thor is sitting on Worst Behavior is sitting on Red Focus right now. And I think he kind of bet the farm on that one. One more mix-up, and this is Drunk Ninja's.
Nice lariat to catch the other side of the Condor dive.
Spire on the wake-up.
Now, if he blocks another Condor Spire, I'd like to see him block it standing so he has the frame disadvantage for T-Hawk.
And good trade on Drunk Ninja's part. But, man, what a first match to start off with.
Yeah.
Very high-level stuff from both players.
For 2 grapplers, that match sure did take a while.
And it was
I feel like it's usually
heavy as well.
And that majestic eagle lands on T-Hawk's arm.
It's true. It's true. Man, this flap keeps going in.
Just like Fire Team, dude. Always going in.
What's going on, man? Getting done in.
Wow, look at this. What is that? The shot on the left, the light side, is what we'll call it. Or wait, is that the dark side?
No, this is the dark side. That's the light side.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember commentary from your commentary, me versus Axiom.
Yeah.
I was the warrior of light over here.
Yeah. And Axiom is the
dark warrior or whatever.
Yeah. But it's blurry. It looks artsy though, right? It doesn't look like bad blurry.
It looks like
oh, it's not blurry.
There's that
close.
production.
Oh, okay.
There's that production company Focus.
Yeah, it looks better now.
That pop across the screen there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
With the little bubbles.
Yeah, I don't think Squid and Luxon are in the background of their little signature, but I could be wrong.
Okay, we already have nobody on stage.
Nice. Well, do you want to talk about Tinder more?
No, I feel like I'm pretty well versed on Tinder now.
Yeah, I think so.
Endgamer's here.
Yeah, so I'm coming kind of late.
He's always a wild card, isn't he?
a wild card until you see him play. It's nothing really wild about the way he plays.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, it's like.
But yeah,
you never know what he's
you
going to do.
never know if he's going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen footage of him in grand finals like months in a row.
Yeah.
But I've also seen him go like 2-2. You know. So kind of depends. Obviously, it depends the players against which he plays.
I thought I heard Robbie, but it doesn't look like he's getting up on stage right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12-man bracket today for Street Fighter 4.
Is that right?
I think it's time to move on.
So,
14.
14. Yeah, Cups.
Oh, they
we
got
had play-ins.
Charlie and Chris got the seeds.
Did Fireteam get second?
I would just like to point out, I said it's probably like a 10-man bracket.
Wasn't that Chachi?
I was close.
And then you were third, and then Fireteam was fourth? Or was he here?
Fireteam wasn't there.
I just always assume he's like up there in the top 5.
And we have Robbie versus some woman I'm not familiar with. A lady. The welcomed minority for the FGC.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that video of Daigo losing to that girl?
The Chun-Li player?
Yeah, the Chun-Li player. That was really cool.
A lot of people said he did it on purpose, and I was like,
man, come on, man.
SMH, dude. I mean, if you watch it, it's like
she's good. Like,
yeah,
she knows what she's doing. It's terrifying.
She was super Japanese about the whole thing, because when she won, she actually did the thing that Chun-Li does, which I guess Chun-Li's Chinese, but yeah, but she was like, and then her and like 3 girls celebrated, you know, like just like you would imagine that they would be drawn in one of those, you know, Oriental cartoons that you guys like to watch.
Wow. One of those Oriental.
Doesn't it sound racist? Yeah. Like it sounds like you're not supposed to say it.
People of the Orient.
The animation of the Orient.
Yeah, you should totally say that's a really out-of-date term. You know, it looks like some of those Japanimation things. Like
yeah,
Japanimation is like when Pokemon first came around.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
and it seemed new, wasn't, but whole generations of kids that got into it probably that way. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, Pokemon is evil. Okay, that's a gateway into anime.
Pocket monsters, so demonic creatures that you raised to fight against each other for your amusement.
Yeah.
That
really
is
terrible
pretty dark. Yeah, it really is.
Oh, it looks like we're trying to get set up on the controllers. That's what's
still trying to figure it out. It's going to be a struggle all day, guys. But I'm glad we're working this out now until 5 comes out.
Yeah, since there are 4 people here today, and when 5 comes out, we don't want to continue to deal with this
kinks
stuff.
worked out with. Let's go, Robbie. No bias, though.
If he dies, he dies.
Dude,
off stream, I see Jinzo versus Blake. What? The lights just keep coming on. What? No way. Okay.
Yeah, that light is really bright. Whew, seeing spots. So here's Vegas and I back.
Here we are, doing the thing that we usually do, except you're not playing this time. So this really is the thing that we usually do, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens when 5 comes out. I suspect that I'll always come in for commentary, but I don't know how much of a player I'm going to be. You know what I mean?
I definitely, I actually, when people ask me, so who are you looking at for Street Fighter 5, right? A lot of people think, oh, well, Boxer's Day 1 DLC, right? So that's, and I'm like, no, I'm going to learn every character as much as I can for the sake of doing commentary. And then that'll probably make me a better player too. So, but I'm not really worried about that because I think the main capacity is for me to fill is the commentary spot.
Sure.
It looks like we got working now because I see a T-Hawk and a Zangief moving around a whole bunch.
Fighting each other. Robbie,
ever the gentleman, getting up to shake hands. In the process, he knocks the headset off because he's a doofus.
He's just like one of his animes.
I don't think he can hear me now. Do you want to talk a bunch of trash on Robbie while he plays?
He's got like supersonic hearing apparently because he heard everything we were saying earlier.
Was he wearing a headset earlier though?
No. Robbie doing his sumo face slap as always. Always gives himself 2 slaps. I think Robbie thinks that this is his tournament to win. He's been, if you've not been keeping up at the team _KC stream, Robbie has been streaming an incredible amount of Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, he has been playing a ton online.
I've seen several 7-hour streams of Ken Chun. He's putting in the work.
This is his passion. This is his game.
It's true. Okay, so we are going to have, need to switch this over.
All right. So it looks like DJ.
So we are going to have Robbie's
Kiko.
Ken. Kiko.
Kiko DJ versus Robbie's
That's going to be a really rough one to safe jump. You're never going to be able to throw out an aerial against that because DJ's reversal is 4 frames. Kiko showing some great competency here.
Yeah. Oh, he just barely missed with that knee crush.
Yeah.
Nice overhead. That was
Good
a very
medium.
quick anti-air.
It was.
And that's one of the main differences when you're playing DJ online and on LAN is you can actually anti-air the knee crush,
Yes.
whereas it's
Yes.
almost impossible to do online.
Kiko showing some great stuff though, but Robbie fighting back. I want to say that's Robbie's greatest strength in this game is his ability to battle back.
Yeah.
He's never out of it, and he
Plays really well from behind.
Yeah, he really
Just
does.
in general.
He's like a good scramble player too. He seems to always come ahead in scramble situations. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
just, I guess scrappy is the best way I could possibly put it. He's a very scrappy player. Because if you look at like Robbie's play style, he's not, he doesn't have like the most solid footsies. He doesn't have the most solid tech. He doesn't do the most difficult things or anything
Right.
that's mind-boggling. He just finds a way to win.
Does what he needs to
Yeah.
do, doesn't care what you're trying to do. But right now, what he needs to do is just turtle up, and that's exactly what he's been doing.
And I know Robbie largely made his stripes in Street Fighter 4, so he's a fairly new Street Fighter player, but he has very old sensibilities when it comes to Street Fighter.
He's been playing a lot of Street Fighter 2 lately, so
Yeah, definitely.
that probably helps his fundamentals.
Starts off the round the exact same way as last time. Good stuff by Robbie to keep that in his memory.
Yeah, he's not trying to jump at all. Normally, you would see him going for ambiguous jump setups, but since that one didn't work, he kind of learned his lesson. And there's just a straight-up challenge.
Definitely want to, oh wow, low pros the reversal and wake up. Good stuff. Again, it's going to be a rough one to mix to jump over. That 4-frame reversal, so good from DJ. Ooh, almost.
I think he meant to dash forward and Kara throw.
Yeah.
Probably would have sealed the round out, but he can basically play this one exactly like he played the last round.
It's true. Now Kiko's really getting to where DJ's very strong, moving in and out, using good options to get through fireballs. Tries to get in, jumps the gun a little bit on that anti-air slide.
Yeah. The anti-air is one of the most underrated buttons, probably because it belongs to a lower tier character, but DJ can really do some work with that slide if you use it properly.
Sure. Okay, we're going into the second one here. Let's see what kind of changes Kiko can make. She's showing some really good awareness of play, though. Slightly walking backwards a little bit, just hesitates that throw or the throw of that boom just a little bit later and totally throws Robbie off. So, showing some good adaptations already early on.
Yeah, I think that would be a real buzzkill if you got hit with the same exact opener 3 times in a row.
Right.
So she made sure to avoid that.
A good reversal. Ooh, underestimates that one a little bit. The activity on that one.
Oh, nice. Did he dash forward straight into that?
I think Kiko's trying to do that crouching roundhouse under step kick for Ken. If you watch it, the range that she's doing these at. Okay. Robbie
just completely whiffing with the jump in.
Robbie going in, even though he has the life lead. DJ not really too dangerous walking forward, so this is something that we can say about Robbie, though, is he does get a little over aggressive at times, especially jumpy, as you had mentioned before.
Yeah.
He's a very jumpy player. Oof.
Oh, big punish? Okay, decent, and into a knockdown. But you can't back off like this if you're DJ. Yeah.
And maybe that's what Robbie is trying to do by getting so overly aggressive. You can definitely tell that Kiko's trying to, starting to clam up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't get punished for the reversal, you can still see the seeds of doubt in her mind. Okay, good jump in. Yeah, and Robbie getting back to his bread and butter car throw setups.
Nice. See, I don't think that setup would have worked in AE 2012 because DJ's EX up kicks used to autocorrect impossibly well.
Yeah.
Now, not so much.
Robbie
But DJ has other tools.
Cross-up, very deep cross-up on that one. Getting back to that.
See, again, same setup.
Okay.
And I think we'll probably see it here again.
It
Oh,
looks-
no.
Wow, doesn't get that one. Kiko, there's that counter hit setup.
Ooh.
See, and that's what you get for, Robbie's thrown her probably 20 times in this set.
Yeah.
And then the counter hit at the very end
Yep.
is is really what sealed it all.
Oh,
So
what's going on, L. Alex? Thanks for tuning in, dog.
very good stuff from Robbie, very strong performance. And a lot of players, after grabbing somebody so much, they would assume that they're going to start tacking and then start going for counter hit. I would have went for counter hit after the second or third throw.
And maybe that is
You know
what, I mean, he did the walk-up DP.
Oh, right, you're right.
Something
you're
I
right.
did see that concerns me is Robbie dropped a bunch of his FADC attempts.
Yes.
He would focus attack and use the meter and then just let it rip. So
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
if
oh,
it's...
we're on camera again.
Yeah, you can't see my phone, though. You know I'm on it, though. I'm trying to figure out frame data for all these characters like DJ that you just don't study.
But Robbie's
as
neutral,
much.
Robbie's offensive game, and his jump cross-ups and things like that are looking pretty crisp right now. Looks
Yeah.
like he definitely worked out some kinks.
He also did well to stay away from it after he got anti-aired a couple times.
Yes, it's true. He
So-
did bait it out a couple times, although he didn't really get much mileage out of the punishes. Having your reversal blocked is scary enough as it is for the most part.
That cross-up Tatsu technology also gives you the other side, so if you ever want to get further away from the corner or whatever,
Yes.
it's a good move. It's a good decision to make. All right, next up it looks like we have Charlie and
Versus Drunk Ninja again.
So this is the reigning MAXOUT champion, Hakan.
Coming back strong. Charlie already showing the nerves. He's very notorious turning nerves. And then Drunk Ninja, the T-Hawk that we saw earlier, coming out a close one against Worst Behavior, Zangief. So we're gonna have two more grapplers again. That is, unless Charlie throws out his DJ, which is a very strong character of his as well.
That's true. So this is our schedule for the rest of the day. You are currently watching our Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament, the last of the sort, to be a headliner for MAXOUT. After that, at around 5:30, we're going to start our MKX tournament, which I definitely suggest you guys tune in for, because there is some bad blood in the community that should get sorted out today via some grudge matches.
Definitely.
After that, we're going to have Skullgirls, and to close the stream out, it's going to be Guilty Gear, Zerd,
8 p.m. tonight.
and maybe some other stuff afterwards. But as far as solidified tournaments, those are the ones that you guys can expect to tune in for today.
You know, although there's some fierce competition today at this MAXOUT, it feels like in particular this is, you know, like when you're in high school and you're like a senior and there's like a month left and you're like getting ready for summer break.
Yeah, kind of a wash.
That's kind of how it feels right now.
Yeah,
you know, at this
I
MAXOUT.
think a lot of the competitors probably feel that way too.
Everybody's really shaking a lot of hands, talking, having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As compared to usual, like the tone of the room is very relaxed.
Yeah, you don't talk to anybody normally, especially if you think that they can beat you, you know, or you have some tech. Oh, we're going right into this one.
Yeah.
Dr. Richard Steele, MD,
Got on the octopus costume.
the green squid.
Okay.
Right.
Reset, splat, and okay, goes for the cross up early on. Wow. Jab, jab, oil.
Yeah, positive he didn't do that on purpose.
Now this is probably going to be pretty good for Drunk Ninja because he doesn't know that Charlie won the last MAXOUT, I don't think. You know what I mean? He seems like a newer,
Yeah.
it's a newer presence.
It's another thing that's encouraging about this this MAXOUT late into a titles reign. I've never seen Kiko before. I've never seen Drunk Ninja before.
And they're
so
strong players.
yeah, it's good to add people to the melting pot. So Charlie, Dr. Richard Steele, going to take that first
Full
round.
crumple.
Nice crumple.
Splat again. Okay.
Oh, FADC.
Wants to continue with the pressure. Very aggressive player. Good air there.
Nice air throw.
Good punish. Could have got a little bit more out of there. Showing some new technology with that with the FADC out of focus and that double focus attack. That might be a character-specific punish or something like that he likes to do against T-Hawk. Doesn't get the slide. There it is right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the focus into the Hakan
Splat?
spear or the
Yeah.
forward H or whatever that is. I don't know if that is max damage or max meter, but I see him do it a lot. I don't really.
Seems like it seems like a good setup that he likes to do.
Yeah,
Like,
especially in the corner. All right, so game one quickly.
decisively.
All right, so we're not gonna see Drunk Ninja's second character if he has one. Nice reversal.
Oil up here.
Charlie also focused through one of the Condor Spires earlier, which is something people do not take advantage of very often. There it is again, the splat.
Boxy letting us know that Drunk Ninja's been around for a long time. But Brad and I are both pretty new to the scene. So, but in the time that we've been around, about a year or so, we haven't seen Drunk Ninja very much.
It's still encouraging that anyone would show up after not having been here for a while and then show up for one of the late max outs.
Drunk Ninja's showing some great teeth here. He's a bit of a slugger, isn't he? Drunk Ninja. He likes to get in there. And
he definitely, every match, even his casuals, they were completely slugfest.
EXDP, that's going to beat that every time. It's pretty wily of Dr. Steele to try to throw that one out.
Yeah. That's kind of his style, though. The untrainable, unthinkable.
It's true.
You can't predict what he does. Nice.
Good counter hit. He's tried that cross up a couple times. Now he's really starting to respect that EX Condor dive, or Condor Spire, I should say. Wait, dive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And getting a lot of mileage out of that meaty slide. Okay.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see an ultra here of some sort from Drunk Ninja.
Yeah. It's hard to not get frustrated. But Drunk Ninja has been showing some great poise. That was very smart.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what happened underneath there. Is that going to do it?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Even a thick health bar like T-Hawk's going to fall to enough EX SPDs.
Sitting on very similar meter, both of these players. Drunk Ninja showing some great signs of life, though. But this is, oh wow, what a really
parry
dangerous
tech.
That parry tech's, I mean, that setup is what, 350 damage or something like that?
Yeah, Hakan can put a lot of hurt on you very quickly using the parries.
Look at the jab EX Condor dive.
Oh, that could have been Condor dive, and I think that's what he wanted. As soon as he landed, he did the Tomahawk Buster.
He needs to be cognizant that Dr. Richard Steele is using Ultra 2, so he's got to be very careful with where he places those Condor Spires.
Oh, yeah, he went for the EX SPD again.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great punish.
A lot of damage here.
But Hakan, not a shabby life bar of his own, so he's going to stand up. Oh, wow.
Bumble there, and the splat, not enough damage. I was expecting a slide of some sort, but...
Yeah, T-Hawk definitely has to look out for the slide.
Good stuff from Dr. Richard Steele there.
I think they only do like 18 chip damage, but it's pretty ambiguous afterward, especially if Charlie has meter, because you can make them safe if they're meaty, you know, or you can cancel them and all of a sudden he's right in your face and you have to guess whether or not he's going to grab.
So good stuff from Dr. Richard Steele, returning champ.
Yeah. It was a really quick set, but I think it was a lot closer than
it really showed. It showed the strength of Drunk Ninja as well.
Yeah.
Some good adaptations on the player's part.
So I see Endgamer sitting down now. I don't know who he's playing. Uh-oh. Playing Robbie.
Whew. This is a big one here.
And the lights coming on again.
Already, this is what happens when you get a 14-person tournament. You see players like Endgamer and Robbie V playing each other
second round of winners.
Now these players, these guys kind of go way back. They really respect each other. Whenever Endgamer comes in town, he makes a special trip, usually out to Robbie's to play with them. I remember last time he came in, he played at Pew Cart Game with Robbie for an extended amount of time.
During a Smash tournament, right?
Right.
And they were like the only Street Fighter players there, so they found solace in each other's company.
Right.
Is J-Spot not in the bracket?
I guess not.
Huh. It looks like he's leaving.
Yeah, that's probably why. He's usually on a pretty strict time schedule as it is. He's not able to hang around very often. Hero wearing just the cutest little jacket I've ever seen.
I expect nothing less. From all the Hello Kitty stuff that was already in that house, I'm sure there is a massive pink clothing headed that girl's way as she grows up.
And I think this is going to be a very important match for Robbie, like personally, because I think he considers Endgamer one of his like bigger rivals. You know what I mean?
I think so too. Also, a guy who taught Robbie a lot about Street Fighter, and if not Street Fighter specifically, competing in general. Because Robbie's always been competitive, having played like competitive baseball and stuff growing up.
College baseball as well.
Yeah, but Blake was the first KC SRK guy that Robbie ever played at KO 2012, 13?
Can't remember exactly.
Yeah, maybe it was 13.
This isn't a bad blood match by any means. It's certainly like it's like a friendly rivalry match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely two guys that have respect for each other.
Absolutely.
Last time I saw these two play, I think it was Evo though.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Blake was in our hotel room, and
who do you think? I wouldn't really suspect Endgamer's Sakura and Rose, I'd say, are on the same level. It's just like matchups that he likes to do.
Which may even hurt him kind of in this setting because he doesn't know which one he should pick.
Looks like he's using Sakura versus Robbie's Ken. I don't think Robbie is confident enough in his chin because Endgamer is such a very strong footsie player.
Yeah.
I don't think Robbie would want to throw his chun against Endgamer. Endgamer, very defensive, very footsie-minded player. I think that's why Sakura, he does have trouble on offense sometimes, and I think that's why the Sakura kind of makes up the because she's a footsie player, but when she gets in her
damage is insane.
Yeah, her damage is insane, so he gets to make it.
And Blake jumps right off the bat, not what I expect from Endgamer at all.
Yeah, Robbie seemed like he was not, disheveled by that at all. He expected it. Looked like good car throw. There's a setup there. Endgamer, a lot of book knowledge about this game as well. I'm sure he knows every setup in the book.
Yeah, we found out after having known Endgamer for a while, he actually has some guides up on the internet with thousands of views. Yeah. So there's no telling, if you have a local Sakura player in your area, he may have learned something from Endgamer. Nice confirm there.
Okay. We're pretty much even on damage here, and this is where Sakura gets really dangerous up close.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be an ultra.
Yeah, good confirmation there. Not as easy as it looks to dash into that ultra.
It's kind of wonky on the timing. Uses the Tatsu to get out.
Yeah, I think it's worth the meter. That I'm not sure about being
no
worth
button
the
on
meter.
Robbie's jump in. Okay.
Nice overhead.
There's
the Inazuma kick. Oh, no confirm there.
Okay, EX. There's the DP right
nice
there.
DP.
Robbie goes up. Really a strange crack from Endgamer.
Yeah, I don't
never see him jump out of the corner like
you
that.
You never do. That's exactly, and he opened the round with a jump as well.
Again.
And again, I'm not sure what is going through his mind right now. Maybe he's trying to mentally crack Robbie. Oh, no confirm there.
First round is always data anyway, so that's something you could say about Robbie's Ken as well. Is he's one of the most sweep-happy Kens I think I've ever seen. He likes that button a lot. Like I said, old sensibilities.
Yeah.
Okay. That's something you see a lot of Ken players use. They're not. I mean, they're very liberal with their use of EX Fireball.
Yeah.
It seems like Ken players, the second they get EX meter, they throw an EX Fireball.
Robbie likes to use them full screen too. And a lot of times people will try to jump over them. And I guess because you don't see a lot of Ken Fireballs, they're not familiar with the timing and they might land on it.
Yeah, it's true. They're super slow and kind of awkward.
Yeah. I mean, what am I to say about Ken? But I just think that's strange.
You see a lot of top level like Christatarian Momochis even using strange timing EX Fireballs with Ken. Must do it for a reason. And this is exactly where Endgamer wants Robbie to sit. Robbie does not, you know what I mean? He does not want to get into a footsie battle with Endgamer.
Endgamer looking to stuff.
There it is right there. It's going to
be around. 1, 2,
goes for the safe
3.
Fireball.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought.
Oh, yeah, it does a ton of damage, which really surprises people because you never see the third hit of it.
Yeah, it's true.
I remember the first time I saw somebody do the setup, I was like, wait, he can do one more. You know that he's missing damage? Yeah, it does like 90 damage, the whole move in and of itself. So
the Otochi.
So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see either of these guys switch characters.
Robbie starting off very strong, moves over to El.
Robbie goes straight to El Fuerte.
JK. This is a JK pick, as always,
Yeah, you see that a lot.
Yeah, it's
and Blake was shaking his head like, oh no. Blake definitely prefers Rose for that matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Robbie started off very strong with that one, but I don't know. It looked like after he won the first round, he got a little, some people get a little, like we said, like Robbie's stronger from playing from behind.
Yeah.
Some people don't really know how to deal with a success like that early on.
That's true. That's his downfall.
Sorry guys, I'm not exactly sure what just happened. I think my encoder just kind of cut out. But I think I resumed it, so we should be all good to continue on. Sorry about that. I'll back it up a little bit, just in case we missed something.
A little, some people get one, but I don't. Robbie started off very strong with that one, but I don't know. It looked like after he won the first round, he got a little. Some people get a little, like we said, like Robbie's stronger from playing from behind.
Yeah.
Some people don't really know how to deal with a success like that.
And of course, again, you can always just go and watch the stream in full on your own as well. Link in the description if you want to do that.
He's a very confident player. There's no doubt about that, and you can tell by the way he plays.
Did he switch outfits? This is Alpha Ken now.
Yeah, he goes for the Alpha Ken a lot.
Malibu.
I think he's always, Malibu Ken.
I like this Ken alternate.
Whatever.
No confirm there from Blake. The low forward that you see not canceled into uppercut is because it's at a range where the low forward is going to touch no matter what. So he's trying not to, you can't just buffer the uppercut and then cancel it and then get, Ken has 300 damage punishes off the ground, so you can't.
What we're immediately seeing as well is that Robbie's opting to switch out the step kick for crouching medium kick and standing roundhouse, which are both very good options against Sakura. It's a 4-frame low forward with a lot of good options afterwards, so.
Yeah, and the step kick got stuffed a couple times because the low forward just barely goes under the end of it.
Yes.
Oh, nice stuff on the EX Fireball there. Not enough hits on that Hadoken. Oh, did he get stuffed out of the?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a regular Fireball.
Like he threw it so late that it parried the first one, but he couldn't get the second one out in time before the Fireball hit him.
Huh.
That's strange. Okay. Good damage. No. Man. Really needs to be doing those DPs. If you can focus back dash, you can sure as hell DP out.
Yeah. Focus backdash isn't the greatest option against Sakura since she can throw the dry Tatsus out pretty willy-nilly. They're all safe except for the medium one.
Endgamer has been nothing but dangerous in the corner against Robbie as well.
Oh yeah, just
grabbed something. I think he grabbed a button or a car throw. So now
any chip damage. Yeah, any uppercut would have killed Robbie on chip there.
And Endgamer goes down to, or goes up 2-0 against Robbie V. Robbie V did show some good stuff though, but after, like I said, after that win, he looked a little rattled.
Yeah.
For that win first round. Robbie not gonna be happy about that one.
Wouldn't be surprised if they play each other again though. Those are two guys that I
sure.
definitely believe can go deep into this bracket.
Sure. Robbie's shaking his head and saying some things to himself, but good stuff from Endgamer. That's nothing less than we expect. Got several crouching medium kick whiff punishes into DP.
Yeah, and I think
really
that sends a pretty clear message, yeah. It's a
a
real momentum killer after the game when you have to go through it. You hear the like the PlayStation 2 menu. Who's next?
Endgamer and Fire Team.
No kidding.
This is what I'm excited about. This is now this is one of Fire Team's big banes here. He's a lot of problems with it.
Yeah, I've seen him beat him. I have seen Fire Team beat Blake in casuals 5 games in a row, and then play him in tournament 2 weeks later and get destroyed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Fire Team, a mechanic of the game, a professor of the game.
He is.
And sometimes he just dives inside of his own mind and scares himself out of victories that he has earned through experience and stuff like that.
He respects players too much.
Yeah.
He doesn't respect himself enough in his play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to get in there and thrash people, and I've never really seen him do that except against me one time.
Maybe he'll play Yang.
Remember when I played here against Fire Team?
Did he thrash you?
Yeah, I won the first round, and then he just utterly destroyed me with Vortex and just beat the crap out of me. But it's the thing is we see Fire Team a lot as well, as he just kind of dominates the KC scene, and then the second like we see St. Louis players or Omaha players, he kind of crumples.
Oh yeah, he's never. He said he played a first to 3 money match against Smug, okay, and took more rounds off of Smug in that money match than he has ever taken off of Simon, the Omaha, in all their tournament sets against each other.
Yeah, I
which
mean,
is
it was last round against Smug in the first 3 money match. So.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Kyle beat Smug in that same money match.
Like high, like it was not even close, right?
Oh yeah, it was close the first game.
Okay.
And so Alforte has the shortest backdash in the game, right? It's the quickest, but it doesn't go anywhere. So Smug was option selecting the hell out of that backdash, and I told Kyle, I just whispered in his ear, don't backdash. He is the option select king. That's what I said, right? Smug may have even heard it.
Yeah.
And then he didn't backdash again the whole set and won 3-1.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's funny. What does Dudley even option select the backdash with? Like
everything. He can do forward fierce and that'll hit a lot of stuff. He can do sweep.
And it probably hits meaty against El Fuerte, so he can probably confirm out of it anyway.
Yeah, because it's super advantageous regardless. And then if he backdashes, he can do both of his ultras, obviously.
Yeah.
He can do duck. You know, you can just do an empty duck and then into throw or whatever. Yeah, there are a ton of options for Dudley. I think he may be able to even hit him with far standing roundhouse, which would be cancelable. You could basically just the jab whiffs, the standing roundhouse comes out, and he just cancels it into.
That's got such a brutal hitbox on that move anyway.
Yeah. Plus, El Fuerte is super low in vitality.
900.
And Dudley just eliminates him quickly.
With reckless abandon.
Yeah.
We won't have to deal with this problem, though, in Street Fighter V because they have the backwards compatible Lab Zero stick thing.
I thought that's what this is, too.
I don't think so. Am I wrong?
I don't know, dude. I don't have a PS4, dude. I don't know.
I do, but I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 with it.
Yeah, I turn it on and nobody else has to plug their controller into it. I just play for 10 hours.
I see Zevran in the back, very strong Mortal Kombat player. Easily the favorite to win the one today.
Is Steven here?
Not yet, but I mean they're not playing until.
I'm gonna watch that tournament today.
Okay.
I usually don't. I'm not a big NRS fan, honestly. Yeah, Boxy. It's super low turnout.
14 people.
The week before summer break, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't got to play with you yet, Boxy. I've been on the same time as you. We're on the same server. All the KC SRK guys.
Oh,
even
really?
Samson is on there as well.
Do you get to play as like a group?
You can. I'm not high enough level yet since I just started.
You're not high enough, dude?
Nah, dude. Nah.
Hey, speaking of high enough, Chiefs game starts at 4:20. What time is it?
2:53.
All right, well, we should be done with this tournament in time to watch the entirety of the Chiefs game, so that's good.
Now, to go back to the tournament here, this is...
I guess we can talk about Street Fighter today.
Now, this is going to be, comparatively to Robbie and Endgamer, where this is kind of like a friendly rivalry thing, I think Fireteam thinks of Endgamer as like this elusive unicorn that he can never catch.
Untamable beast.
And as we had mentioned before, where styles make fights, Endgamer is a defensive specialist. He's a defensive master, and Fireteam is what he considers himself an offensive master.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Endgamer knows all the Akuma and Vortex character shenanigans, and he deals very well with pressure. He makes you play his footsie game on the ground, as we saw against Robbie, and that's somewhere that Fireteam admittedly is not very comfortable with.
Right.
He definitely tried to strengthen it at a time by using Evil Ryu and Sagat as of late.
I wouldn't be shocked to see a Sagat pick at some point during this tournament, especially depending on the matchup he gets. Oh, no, confirm off the low shorts. One of Yun's many strengths is his ability to confirm. Oh, wait, what? Did he not cancel that fast enough?
Good grab.
I know Rose has a strange hitbox.
Maybe charged it a little bit too much. It works. Okay. And this is like just the last 20 seconds or so is what we... Oh, my God!
How did that work? Did he know that was going to happen?
Yeah, he knew a button was coming out.
It was counter hit, too. So he must have just hit the tip of that button, and it activated the full cinematic ultra.
We knew that button was coming out.
And I thought I'd seen it all in this game.
The last, like, 30 seconds, though, that's, like, exactly what you don't want from Fireteam. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to let him hit into your block. He's one of those players that, like, he gets his engine going by putting pressure on you. So that's what you tend to see from Fireteam is in like the neutral area where everything's all even. But once he starts putting pressure on you, he just starts leveling up. Like his frame trap game and sensitivity for grabs and, everything is. Like
Oh, air to air into the meaty shoulder. Big combo here.
Red focus.
Yeah, I
No,
don't think he'll use it.
Okay, yeah. Just keeps her in the corner.
Yeah, he keeps the corner. And immediately dives too high.
Blake not really going to fall for that one again, I don't think. Okay.
The crowd is cheering for him to do it again.
Okay, and that's not a true block string, so she needs to be very careful. Rose needs to be very careful with that. Oh, tried to read the options of the back dash for that one.
Blake throws a hand out like, I can't believe.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fireteam sitting on a lot of meter, going to be able to use the red focus at any time here.
Ooh, the sweep from Rose.
I feel like Yoon has always been like one of the characters that Fireteam should have been maining from the get-go.
Yeah, I think really we should all play Yoon, right? I mean,
just
he's
has
super strong.
He has a lot of love for Akuma though, so that's not going to work.
Yeah, I think he was just on the wrong side of that up kick.
Just wants the corner carry there and the dash punch.
Yeah, he used all of his meter for that.
That's okay. That's good positioning against Rose. Go, was expecting the air dare.
Yeah,
good.
Fireteam was mashing that light kick button. I don't know what he was trying to do. I can't imagine jump whiff light kick was what he wanted, but maybe he knows something I don't. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Right
Speaking of knowing something, we just talked about how that isn't
a true block string. And Fireteam goes up 1-0.
Fireteam takes 2 rounds on ultras that kill. Raw ultras that kill.
That is, I mean, if you had taken us back 6 months and told, gone back in time and say, like, this is going to happen, Fireteam's going to kill Endgamer with 2 hard read ultras.
Yeah. Using Yun in tournament, I'd be like,
never
no, I don't think so. Nice up kicks there.
Ooh, a little early on that one. Going to go for the cross up. Oh, went for the empty hop. A good mash out grab by Endgamer. Good stand tech.
Rose is one of the characters that Yun can hit with the low strong, stand strong into the light up kicks, and then he gets a free juggle.
Yes.
So that can be ultra
it's just
dash
meaty
punch.
enough. So.
I think it's her and Viper.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Good completion.
Yeah. You get so many hits to confirm with Yun. Oh no, the counter hit. No confirm.
That's gonna be. Man,
and again, it doesn't work. All right, you better.
Just ultra. All right.
I was gonna say you better build some meter back. Yeah. Jeremy Yan with his hands in the air, excited about what he sees.
I mean, I think everybody in Kansas City knows that this is a big one for Fireteam, and he really wants to win this one. But we have seen it several times in the past, Fireteam come ahead against strong opponents and then just to kind of crumple at the end.
Definitely. Nice. Confirm again. Is this the new age of Fireteam? Is he done with Akuma? I can't imagine that's the case. Ooh, counter hit because it's not a true box string.
Red focus.
The dizzy.
Wow. Takes out Endgamer 2-0.
Very exciting for Fireteam. He even fist pumped a little bit. Don't tell his mom.
Yeah.
But he did a little fist pump. He was excited about that one, and I think the room is too. Yeah. I mean, this is obviously Fireteam's crowd more so than it is Blake, just because he's from Iowa.
What's up?
Fireteam says.
Were you holding it too long?
I don't think you canceled it fast enough.
Yeah. It looked like it looked a little slow.
So Fireteam said, I finally didn't crack under my tournament nerves. And then he says, so I missed every red focus.
He's like, but I missed every red focus combo.
I think he just was doing the shoulder and then not immediately canceling into red focus. Because I know that...
I feel like 20 minutes on Yoon would fix a lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I kind of wonder. Like, did he even practice?
Hold on a minute, guys. I'm dropping a lot of frames and it's making the stream bad, so I'm going to try and fix it. All right, I just turned the stream settings down a little bit, so hopefully that will help. So it won't do this, because I have noticed that there was some lag early on, and then it's gotten pretty bad. So hopefully it's good now, and we can continue on the stream. Again, you can watch it in full without my stream issues. The stream actually that they did, they recorded, hasn't dropped at all. So there is going to be much better quality if you go and watch it. Link is in the description to that. Anyway, let's continue.
Or is
Right.
it like sometimes I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I really want to mess with Sagat today, and then I do. And I think that sometimes Fireteam does the same thing.
I'm sorry,
oh, I just want to mess with this character
Oh,
today.
right,
And he shows
yeah.
up, and then he beats one of,
The best
I would say
players.
one of the top 5 players in the room, of
Yeah.
most rooms he's in.
Yeah, I mean, did really well at Combo Breaker last year as well. He
Oh, yeah.
He bought Rose in the character auction.
Yeah.
Did very well.
And he rode her to, well, he wrote, help me. Why are you even sitting next to me if you're not going to help
What?
situations like that? But yeah, he used Rose well in the tournament.
Okay,
and
yes.
he went really far.
It served him well.
The
Rose
Rose
pick.
pick served him well. He rode the momentum.
0 EX air throws killed in gamer. That doesn't really work that well against Yoon, but I can see how you would think that.
Yeah, air throws have a really terrible hitbox.
And the speed at which Yoon goes up and comes back down, it would have to be a hard read, and if she blasts off, that's way too much damage. And here we are, wow, already this is Richard Steele versus Hel Fuerte, and these two are two sides of the same coin, I would argue. I'll have to take this phone call.
Oh, he's going to destroy the microphone, too. All right. Time to speak some Spanish, baby. Hel Fuerte versus Hakan, Dr. Richard Steele. And these two actually played earlier, but they were not using serious characters. Dr. Richard Steele brought out a Hugo, and it was giving Hel Fuerte fits, so I actually wouldn't be completely shocked if we saw the Hugo later on in the set.
Not sure what you were just talking about, but like I was saying before, these two are kind of on the same, two sides of the same coin. Kind of nutty, aggressive,
Yeah.
hard read after hard read, hard to train players.
Resets, yeah. Not afraid to take risks either. Although I scarcely see Hakan properly punished. Interesting, giving up the corner.
Okay, good body splash there. It's going to snipe out any option that's not Ultra 2 at that situation.
Kyle ripped a little fist pump there.
Yeah,
Just
this is a big one for him.
Yeah.
He likes to beat the fellow grapplers, and that's what he's pretty well known for as well, taking out players like Eve Kid and Charlie in the past.
You see him just run away from that slide. Oh, Fuerte was so scared. He's so small.
Cheese it! Yeah, that's never going to be a good situation.
That's a rough situation for El Fuerte since he can't run away.
Yeah.
The EX SPD just has.
Okay, I'm theorizing that this is just my internet at this point, because it wasn't doing this earlier. Oh god. Let's just give it a minute, and then we'll try to just resume it, because it's kind of being terrible. So I'm just going to let it sit for a minute and try and just let it fix itself. So I guess we're just going to take a break and hope that the stream wants to come back. Okay, we're gonna try to continue on. If it keeps doing this, I might turn down my stream settings even further, but we'll try it here for now.
There's so much range. And see, I think situations like that, Kyle is probably trying to jump away, dash away, and stuff like that.
Yeah, he does something on wake up quite a bit. I hardly ever see him block on wake up. Yeah, it looks like he was doing something there. It looked like a jump, actually.
Wow, that was enough to kill right there.
Looked like a jump because it was no counter hit or anything like that. Yeah. So he didn't pop up in the air, so it wasn't a backdash either. So
I don't think he gets counter hit on habanero dash though.
Okay.
It could just be
him trying to run EX away. Dash on wake up.
Yeah, which is another sad song to sing for El Fuerte because he can use the meter to EX dash, and you can throw it just as much as you can throw a dry one.
Catches that backdash, does a little extra damage. Okay, good air to air there. El Fuerte is really going to have to make some stuff happen, but we've seen it before.
Yeah, and he was already jumping away. You could see El Fuerte's knees bent.
Yeah. And good stuff.
It's a strong round from, well, strong game from Charlie. Round one did go to El Fuerte, though, so maybe we could see him build on that a little bit.
Okay, going right back into it. I thought we'd see El Fuerte go to character select just to see the. Man, he backdashed off of that even though the second one hadn't come out yet with Hakan.
Oh, Hakan backdashed away from the second hit of the flying burrito?
Yeah.
I don't have a better name for that.
Yeah, I like it.
Most of El Fuerte's moves have names. The standing roundhouse does not. I don't know what it's called.
Well, we're calling it the flying burrito. So, wow, EX.
Nice.
Okay, punishes that whip grab there. Build a little extra meter, runs away. This is something we haven't, that we used to not see from El Fuerte very often, the ability to run away.
Wow.
Catches that dash, or catches that jump back.
Yeah. Very fortunate anti-air there, because I don't think he necessarily intended that to be an anti-air, but it worked. So now he's got a round to build on again. Nice parry.
Yes.
So fast.
El Fuerte opting to go for the air grabs now to snipe out those focus attacks. Ooh, gets
nice
the trouble. Three.
Oh, he went for the reset, and he did not get paid. It's like Charlie was churning that butter.
Charlie's a very hard man to reset.
Yeah, especially with the range that EX SPD has. Hard to convince him not to do it.
He needs to be aware that he's using that Hakan has Ultra 2. This is gonna be bad news bears. Good slide though.
Not enough to kill. I think that may have been a run input that ran over there with the cross up.
Gotcha.
All right. What? My live stream says it's perfectly fine right now. Yeah, it's I see it lagging out. All right, I'll just let it keep going then. But I thought it was lagging. Sorry for my technology issues.
Yeah, air-to-air juggle. Oh, no oil or anything.
Okay, there's another Q bomb.
Ouch.
And that is in the air.
Charlie's excited about that one.
Yeah.
Look how much of El Fuerte's life is just gone.
Okay,
of all the wrestlers in the game, El Fuerte gets the bad beat of having no health.
It's the Ultra 2. This is going to do a tremendous amount of damage. Just a couple reads away from tying this up.
Yeah, definitely anybody's game again.
Okay.
Oh, that was not good for Kyle. Somehow he survives.
Yes.
Ooh, jabs. 30 damage apiece. 90 damage, and that's enough to keep Kyle alive in the set.
That'd have been a rough one. Charlie resetting after every round. I don't know what that's about. Regardless, they're going right back into it. Charlie looks a little frazzled. Looks calm, though.
Oh, no.
Okay.
All right, we're turning the stream settings down further because even though it says it's fine, it's not. I'm continuously dropping more frames, and that's not good. So here we go. Turning the stream down further because my internet or something is not functioning nicely right now. Okay. We'll try it there. Let's hope that that helps. And sorry for the lagginess.
That's not what he wanted.
Okay, jabs him out of it. You can crouch that or backdash that. Okay, good air to air.
So something Geef Kid was doing a lot with Zangief. Last time he played Charlie, he was backdashing a lot of those oil dives.
Yes. I did that a few times against him. Good block.
Oh, no cancel. I think that was supposed to be.
Fuerte is looking like he's having some trouble converting damage in certain situations. He's starting to show some cracks.
The advantage that Hakan has on light normals when he's oiled is crazy.
Yeah,
just that stand light kick into stand light kick into stand light jab. That doesn't even make sense with most characters.
Goes for the X grab. You gotta be assuming that that's coming. Fuerte just walking backwards, trying to reset his mind a little bit. Looks like there's the EX.
There's the low option. One of the few low options that Fuerte can use. Nice cancel.
Tried to make focus with focus. Let's reset. Gets himself out of that situation.
Oh, not quite quick enough with the SPD punish there.
Richard Steele showing a lot of those focus backdash.
Oh, that was definitely supposed to be Ultra. There's no way it wasn't supposed to.
And Charlie walks away with that one.
Yeah. Actually looks pretty calm and collected.
Yes, he does.
Oh, maybe he's not. He immediately makes it sound like a Wookiee as soon as he wins.
And Dr. Richard Steele entering this tournament as Poop in My Butt 69.
Oh, interesting. Wonder if that's like a
reference. Probably a literary reference.
Inside, yeah. I was going to say inside joke, but yeah, it's much more likely to be maybe
like
a character's signature line in one of the classics.
These are hard times.
So Fuerte is going to drop down to loser's bracket. And his next opponent will be the winner of...
so right now, it's Charlie and Fire Team.
Alright, I am extremely confused right now. I have no idea why it's lagging. My stream settings are almost all the way down. I assume it's my internet. I'm going to try resetting the stream. Like turning my encoder off and on. Hopefully it will just resume, but if not, it will start a new stream and we'll go from there. So hold on a second and I'll be right back. Alright, hopefully this fixes it. I turned my settings back up to where they were because I don't think it was an issue with where my stream settings were. I think it's like my encoder / my internet that's not wanting to work correctly for some reason. I don't exactly know what's going on with it, but hopefully it is working now. So let us continue on.
In semifinals. Winners finals, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
And sorry for the lagginess. I'm not going to roll it back,
already guaranteed cash.
but you can go and watch it on the
Watson versus Robbie B right now. This is going to be another Senpai Code.
the video that I'm watching right now, which is linked in the description.
It is over there.
It is in here, too.
Yeah. Yes.
And he's using Hakan. I had no idea Kansas City had this many Hakan players.
Okay, Watson's camera looking a little low, or a little high, I should say.
Maybe Watson's just super. What if he's like slumped
He's a dwarf.
way down in
He's
his
a dwarf.
With the beard and the hair, he definitely looks like he has forged an axe in his day.
Yeah, it's
doesn't
true.
he?
Or he looks
And he's
like,
wearing flannel today, so maybe he chops lumber for
you know,
a
like
living.
that gnome that travels, that Bill?
The Expedia?
Expedia guy. Yeah,
yeah.
he looks like that, but just like 40 years younger, you know what I mean?
Okay, so a gnome, all right, a short bearded man who lives in a garden that knows how to dress really well. What do you call that?
I don't know.
Metronome.
Dab me up right now. I feel like we've had a few of those in our time. A few.
Hey, everybody gets a couple.
Of the cheesy jokes.
Everybody gets a couple. All right, so the very aggressive button check you're hearing is Ryu versus Ryu.
Now Watson, also a pretty good chameleon of the Kansas City scene, has a number of different characters.
Yeah.
He's found most success with Sakura, but he also has strong Ken, strong Ryu.
Strong evil Ryu. I've seen him use Makoto.
He beat worst behaviors Zangief with this Akuma.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's evil. He hates Akuma. I mean, Watson hates the Akuma matchup for his characters. Yeah. So, yeah.
Now these guys pretty much know everything about each other.
Right. They share all their interests.
Yeah,
anime.
They're friends. They hang out several times a week.
Pizza. They both like pizza, I think. I don't know. It's mostly anime.
Anime, video games.
D&D, yeah.
D&D, yes.
All right.
So,
who did Watson pick? I didn't see.
I think Sakura, but Watson, I'd say is I don't want to say I want to say like a less experienced end gamer. Very similar.
They play very similar.
You know what I mean? They see the same things, but Watson just not as maybe slightly more aggressive. But Watson has always gotten really close to beating Robbie, but just never seems to walk away with it. I think it's because Robbie taught him so much about the game. Okay,
nice
crouching fierce. I like Robbie starting to use that button. I hardly ever see him use that for an anti-air.
Yeah, it's usually a lot of Shoryuken, which it always works for invincibility and anti-air and stuff, but it doesn't always work for damage. Sometimes you get basically no damage off of it. Kind of a frame trap.
It's a front. Ultra. Here comes the EX. Okay, just goes for the reset. I would have liked to have seen an Ultra there. He's not really going to get another opportunity to use it.
I think the next, I think in his mind, he was thinking the next EX Tatsu into Ultra will kill, so he wanted the reset. But Sakura doesn't get those dirty resets mid-screen as much.
Yeah, especially against a character like Ken that has the 3-frame BP.
Oh yeah, and Robbie's not afraid to use it at all.
No, very liberal with it. That is a problem that we've seen from Watson, though, in the past. Whenever he's typically a defensive-minded player, but whenever he does make the decision to walk forward, sometimes he overcommits. Yeah. Overstretches.
I'd like to see him get a hold of one good Sakura combo to get his confidence back up, you know, because we've seen him do those Tatsu loops for 300+ damage off the ground.
Yes, nearing 400 damage at times.
There's another just errant EX Fireball. Did it probably exactly what Robbie wanted it to do. It pushed Watson back a tiny bit, little chip damage.
Tries to backdash.
Robbie's still mainly in the defensive state of mind. Quickly takes that first game.
Why wouldn't he be in such a healthy life lead?
Yeah.
Ken's walk speed, he can run away from anybody the whole game too, pretty much.
Oh no, not another team kill, says Yurt25, which is Alex.
Yeah.
Basically the whole tournament today is team kills.
That's pretty true.
As far as I'm concerned.
I think I'm going to grab Fire Team real fast. I need his restroom.
Oh, okay. All right, looks like we're going to the character select. Most likely Watson taking a second. I doubt he would change characters. I don't see another character in his roster that would have a distinct advantage in this matchup. Oh, okay, I forgot about this. Watson has an Elena. He has actually been practicing Elena basically since she came out. And thank God Fire Team's here to talk about Elena, because I don't care to do so.
Nah, dude, it's cool. Elena is a dumb character.
She's dumb.
I mean, no matter which side of the equation you're on of that character, she's a dumb character. The reason why I say that, is it really 1-0 right now?
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay.
No, wait. It is. It
is? Okay.
Yeah, because he used Sakura.
Okay, but the point is that Elena is actually an unfinished character, and everybody knows that. But the thing is, people don't realize actually on her side as well, that's also a huge issue. A lot of her combos are very character-specific, standing or crouching specific as well. on top of being character specific. So she's a really hard character to master.
I think inside right now, Robbie's kind of laughing because it's like, really, you're using this character? But so far, Watson has had as much success in this single round as he had in the last game. So
I think Robbie just needs to simplify his game. Again, as I said, it's really hard to master this character. And so, I mean, to be fair, I don't think Watson can master her by being a side character. I mean, you have to put some significant time into this character to master her. And so I think Robbie should really just simplify his game plan and just make things easy.
he's going to pay for that one. Elena got a ton of life back. She didn't cancel the Ultra.
Yeah.
Robbie canceled it with the Fireball.
Especially since it actually, I think it grows as it goes. It's not like a even amount, per time. It's like it starts out kind of low and then it just expands to be.
The last half second that it's active, she gets like a full life bar back.
Yeah, it's a huge burst.
Oh, missed anti-air there, using the wrong button. We talked about this the other day. Elena has like 1,000 anti-air buttons.
Absolutely. Stand, medium punch, crouch, fierce, stand, fierce.
Nice
EXDP,
combo from Watson.
Yeah, so I want to see these light buttons coming out from Watson, especially that crouching light punch. It's going to really limit Ken's options, namely his step kick and his crouching medium kick. No, that's not going to work.
Yeah, Robbie fighting through all that health. I wonder how much damage he did to Elena in that round.
Yeah.
At least 1,000, right?
Yeah. I don't know how much health he has, actually. I never know.
Nice punish.
Seems a little lower than 1,000, but, I mean, that's kind of be expected.
Watson's been pretty liberal with that down forward roundhouse.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's a good tool against fireballs, but beside that, it's really, it's like Bison slide.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's actually really hard to punish. The punish timing is a lot different than any other side in the game. So when you see more stay medium punch here from Watson, he'll answer those Tatsus without question.
Nice overhead again into the big combo, and he's going to ultra off this.
Yep, going to even out the life bars real quick.
Oh, and he cancels that one early.
I just would have taken the fireball. He would have gained more than he would have
I
lost.
think it probably would have been a... Either way, it's a net gain for Watson since Robbie uses a meter.
Yep.
Now, this is a matchup where you can say their actual names, and it is what it corresponds to something on the screen. Because when I call El Fuerte Kyle, people that don't know Kyle are like, who the hell is that?
You're like, Robbie or Watson? Yeah, dude. What?
Is that going to hit?
Wow.
Looks like it will.
Bless.
Yeah, I can't imagine it does a lot of damage. Overhead. Oh, anything.
Oh, that's going to take it there from Robbie V.
Robbie kind of smiled when Watson initially picked the Elena, too.
Yeah, I just wanted to see, I mean, again, she's a really hard character, and, as a person that at least tries to bring at least 2 characters to a tournament, you have to put a lot of time in a lot more time than you would think in a second character, because, like, your reactions with, like, any character are different. Like, if I was Akuma and somebody lands in front of me after DPing, I'd probably look for, probably crouch medium kick Tatsu, but as like Sagat, I'm like, I probably can't even reach crouch medium kick because I walk like a freaking 2-year-old.
Maybe make him block stand light kick or something.
Yeah, it's like I can maybe do a fireball to punish this. It's just so much different, depending on which character you're using. And Elena's, a big proponent of that. I mean, her normals are nothing like any other character. What other character, like standing medium punch, and it's this awkward-looking standing roundhouse looking thing?
Yeah.
Like that's not anything like a normal character. Why would you ever mash crouch jab and footsies? Why? Because it reaches as far as the rear low forward.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is something to keep in mind that it's just really different to play Elena than any other character, especially since she's so hard.
Yeah.
So up next we have Fulker versus Endgamer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not gonna have me up next, probably because they want Nick to come back. I don't even know.
So does Blake still use the same controller?
Yeah, he does use still the Chun or the Sakura SE.
Yeah, the super modded Sakura.
Yeah, it's really sick if you haven't seen it in person. It's I always like people that use the SE. Because I for one cannot use it.
Yeah, they're super small.
As anybody that's ever listened to any of my matches knows, I input like a madman and like to mash all my buttons as loud as possible. And the SE did not stand up to the kind of abuse I put into it. So.
Did you have an SE and
I
you got
did.
rid of
My
it?
first stick was an SE. This is true.
Where is it now? In a museum somewhere?
I sold it to Malcolm Strickland.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And also, it had a full set of Sama parts. A full JF joystick, 6 buttons.
I would imagine
brand new buttons.
Blake's does as well.
Yeah, no, those buttons literally would break in 2 weeks. Like, literally 2 weeks. Like, when everybody that got home with their TEs and SEs, or the SEs when they got home, they broke them in 2 weeks and they were instantly ordering Sama parts. I don't know where they would use back then either because Folkstack wasn't free, but probably some random eBay seller.
In the Wild West of fighting games.
In the Wild West fighting games.
Not everybody was as lucky as we are now.
Back in 2009. I was not there in 2009. I went to SE and like. Wow, this guy looks old. That's pretty godlike. Fokker, I promise, is like actually like 28.
Is that who he's talking about? Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
is.
He looks like a boss at
Ned,
Diddy's.
Ned Flanders.
Oh, that's pretty great. Don't want to blow him up, dude.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty great, though.
Thank,
Fokker,
thank you for that, Forrest613.
yeah, Fokker, of course, the guy on the left with the mustache, the manager at Denny's, apparently. He loved to play his Geef. And on the right, you have Ingamer sporting usually the Sakura or the Rose picks.
Rose. I've seen Ryu and Ken from him.
Of course,
Also.
he always has those two characters in his back pocket for whenever he needs it. Looks like Nick's back. I'm going to go and trade off my mic to him and see you guys later.
Thanks, Fire Team. Fire Team, everybody. Your winner's final so far. Him and Charlie so far.
This is Cups coming back.
This is kind of a max out from the days of yore.
This is
Type
definite throwback.
Yeah. Especially Fokker in his red underwear.
Endgamer, Fokra, and Axiom.
Yeah.
It's like pretty classic top 3 type thing.
Probably have made as much money off of max outs as any 3 people, right?
In existence, I'd imagine.
Very patient from these two. A lot of whiffed normals just outside of the range of one another. Well, as I say that,
Takes 8
yeah,
roundhouses.
Ingamer hammers 7 forward roundhouses into Fokra. Uh-oh, the knockdown on the counter
This
hit.
is all it, though. I mean, this is where it could all turn around at any time.
Zangief has that really good option when he's close in on Rose because she can't use the EX Soul Spiral since it's not throw invincible.
Right.
So Fokra's mix-ups are that much stronger.
Absolutely. And Rose's backdash is airborne, so Fokker using the Ultra 2 as well off of that situation.
Oh, yeah. He uses the Ultra 2 so much, and I just don't expect that from Zangief players anymore because when you get the red focus crumple, you want to be able to maximum punish, right?
Yeah,
Well, that's not always the case because sometimes you want to punish people for being in the air too much.
Yeah, it's true. And
Initially, I thought that was objectively stronger than using Ultra 1.
And Fokker, not really much of an Ultra player, per se, so I think
Right.
he still hasn't really acclimated to the red focus metagame. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Still obviously very strong.
Oh, no punish there. Yeah, I had to cancel that one. Good forward dash throw.
Another
I feel
throw.
like Rose gets more throws than any character in the game.
It's that 50-50 mix up. Is she going to close medium kick me or is she
Yeah.
going to throw me? It's really about it.
Close medium kick with the actual invincibility. Actual throw invincibility. It's not just
It's like she's not even there, but just a hitbox. You know what I mean? No hurt box.
the things that you learn in Twitch chat, where I learned that. And that's going to anti-air.
Yeah, it is going to do it.
Yeah. People forget about this Ultra. See, I didn't notice that either. Like, normally you wouldn't notice that Fokker has Ultra 2 until he uses it. I didn't realize that Blake had Ultra 1 until he used it, but that's something that people used to use all the time against Zangief.
Yeah, sure.
Hopefully they still do, actually. It's a really good option.
It's John's son. John.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah, it's John's son.
Hopefully he'll be out here today at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere watching the Chiefs game, though.
Yeah, probably. More likely. He's a Royals kind of guy. So I assume he's probably a Chiefs kind of guy as well. Okay.
Oh, no
So
combo.
that's punishable for sure.
There's just a
Taking
light
the hand and puts it. Was expecting either a backdash or a button of some sort. Blake looking pretty confident, so I wouldn't be surprised if he threw out a couple buttons on wake up. She doesn't really get much out of crouching, out of spamming jabs though on wake up like most characters do. Good lariat punish. Does the short hob.
I think Fokker's using that lariat at a range where Endgamer doesn't get a good free punish on it.
Besides, like,
But
maybe, like,
also, if
fireball.
Endgamer sticks out the forward roundhouse, it's going to get caught up in the tiny Zangief tornado.
Yeah.
Oh, he almost got stuffed there. Rose with the
Endgamer,
full super,
yes.
like usual.
Yeah, it's true. Endgamer does like to sit on his meter a little bit, though. I would not expect really an EXL spiral here. His backdash is twice.
I don't think a Fireball FADC would be out of the question here. Okay, I was
okay.
close.
At least Fokker got him to spin the meter a little bit, but Endgamer looking pretty comfortable right about now.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are going to the last round, possibly. less focused to make some adaptations that are noticeable. Okay, good. And that's just the thing about Zangief is you always, like, you're going to trade against him in the air a lot, and he's going to come ahead because he has so much life, and you probably don't have as much life.
Yeah. I mean, no one has more life than Zangief.
Yeah.
So, yeah, most of the time those trades are, even if not advantageous for
Red
Zangief.
focus there. Does it nice and early.
Blake kind of seems like he was trying to bait that out. Get rid of those meters early.
Yeah, early on. Yeah.
But he doesn't have the orbs to use, you know, twice in a match.
That's the thing about the Red Focus Ultra 2 as well, is he's just not as big a threat with meter as he was before. So, I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is he's going to take the EX Green Hand, Red Focus, and then the SPD.
Yeah.
He's not going to be taking the 500 damage from the Red Focus combo. And Endgamer taking that one pretty convincingly.
Yeah. Did a good job of just staying back and then not making any harsh decisions with Fokker up close.
Controlled the tempo of that game from start to finish.
Indeed, he did. And I think it's, you know, when you see a Ryu player against Zangief, he might, like, let loose a hard Dragon Punch, right? Just because it's like, this will beat anything Zangief does except block, so let's do this. And then he gets massively punished for it, gets Vortex, never makes it out alive, right? Mm-hmm. Well, when your only option for an invincible reversal is EX Soul Spiral, and you can't use it because it could get grabbed, I mean, I think that kind of trains you. You know, sometimes your disadvantage can turn into your advantage, and I think that's kind of what happened in that match too.
It's, you know, kind of what people say about, you know, whenever since I play Cody and it's such a poor reversal, it's like, well, your defense is probably pretty solid, and the same for you, like a Balrog player, like your defense is probably pretty solid because
you have to learn how to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I've seen Endgamer play Sakura against Geef Kid before, and he would do a raw EX uppercut thinking that it's catching something or it's going to punish something, and then it wouldn't punish. He would have the meter to FADC, but he just wouldn't because the punish on the backdash that Zangief gets is like just as bad, right?
Oh, I see.
So it's it's like that's a situation where your advantage becomes your disadvantage.
Exactly,
because you can burn the extra 2 meters, still get swiped with a glove, and then you still, you know.
It was like in Capcom Cup when Punko kept punishing people for FADC backdash with Ultra 1.
Yeah.
Like on reaction, you know what I mean? He would just block, and then when people would FADC, he'd Ultra them.
Yeah.
Did it like 6 times.
And a lot of people have punishes.
Just like that.
Yeah, Balrog can punish every single FADC backdash in the game.
Same with Cody, Ultra 2.
Yeah, but it's like inhuman to react like that, and that's why the crowd and the commentators were so hyped when Punko did it.
Right.
Because you just don't see it that much.
That's what Ultra David and James Tin were talking about. Like, that's why hype moments happen, is because the unexpected happens, right? Every time the crowd goes crazy is because something happened that they didn't expect.
Yeah. Even if you knew the whole time that it was possible, like the fact that you don't expect it.
People were still impressed by it.
Okay, so a minute ago, I was distracted because Robbie was hovering over El Fuerte, and El Fuerte was hovering over Ken. And I thought maybe the names were backwards, but I looked at the players and they were both smiling, so it was definitely some tomfoolery. Oh, so it looks like El Fuerte is using the Team KC tag.
Okay, and this is, I mean, these guys have played each other a ton.
Yeah.
And we've seen this actually kind of go back and forth, but largely I think it's in Robbie's favor.
Yeah.
But we have seen El Fuerte beat Robbie on several occasions to do very well at, top of the shop. That was a semi-option select. We call that a visual option select, kind of in the business.
Yeah.
Where they're crouching light and then walking forward with a close medium kick.
Oh, nice reset on the same side, too.
Okay, big punish here, Ultra 2.
Yeah, good stuff.
He does a very good job with Ultra punishing. That's one of El Fuerte's strongest things. This might be it. Yes, it is.
Wow,
yeah.
that had to be within
Tremendous.
10 damage of not killing.
Tremendous amount of damage.
Yeah. So good first round from
Both
El
players,
Fuerte.
actually.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out for Robbie in that
The
situation.
one DP, he probably didn't think he'd pay with his life.
Right. That was a good thing, too, because most players would have just done their normal max damage punish.
I expected the run stop loops.
Yeah, exactly. And El Fuerte knew that Ultra 2 was his best option there.
Oh, nice.
Wow, what a read.
Focus dash into uppercut.
Was expecting the Q-bomb a little earlier there, looks like Robbie was. And here comes the slide, knew that was coming. There's a Kara throw, and this is where Robbie really gets his energy from. landing a couple car throws in a row.
Fuerte is excited.
He knows how to party. Ooh, that was not an Ultra 2. I think that's what we were expecting here.
Oh, low strong.
Robbie could have done the EX Fireball into Ultra 2 there, I believe.
Yeah, definitely. I don't even think that he was expecting that to hit ahead of time. I think he was gonna use it to get close. Not a true block string, yeah.
It's a good frame trap on Helfuerte's part. We see him do that a lot. Oh, conditions him for the low short on wake up. Good jabs, do a little extra damage.
Man, Dizzy has to be coming soon, right? Nice punish. Reversal EX Tatsu. Another move that goes unpunished properly so often.
Oh yeah, Q bomb is minus 14 or minus 14 or 17. Can't remember.
It's minus 17.
Yeah.
Oh, uses both pieces of armor there through jabs, and then is able to Tostada press the other side.
Okay, and Helfuerte goes up 1-0 against Robbie.
Yeah, a lot of people that block the Q bomb, they'll walk forward and sweep, because a lot of characters can get that, but you may be shorting yourself like 70 damage.
Oh yeah,
if
absolutely.
You're doing that.
I spent some time in the lab with it, and usually I just kind of either Ultra 2 or I do like a medium kick roughing or something, but Cody can actually do crack hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 300 damage on punish.
Oh, so unfortunate, and he's going to get dizzied off that.
Strange hitbox.
So that's definitely the round for Helfuerte. Very unfortunate for Robbie. I've not seen that, I don't think, against Helfuerte in that situation.
Rob Edgington walking in full suit and tie.
Nice. Good for Rob.
Get him on commentary.
Yeah.
Okay. See a Fajita Buster. We haven't seen too many of those this set, so good stuff on Helfuerte's part, saving stuff until the end here.
Non-reversal, still a punish. All right, Robbie looking for something to stay alive here. Nice counter. Look for Kara throw.
Helfuerte very rarely is going to win anything air-to-air, so it's a good place to be against him. Ultra 2. Try to drop the Ultra 2.
Not quite in time. Robbie talking to his stick a little bit.
Ooh, good low profile. We've seen that many times. Robbie doing that one. Ultra 2.
There's a nice punish. Next touch is going to be the round for Robbie.
Ultra 2.
Oh, he was finished with his block string.
Yeah. Jab,
very
jump.
smart.
That's that's something you see from only players that have played each other a lot of times, where you see very strange things like that, but you know it's situations that they're aware of.
Right.
Doesn't really get the option select on that sweep on the backdash, but just mashes out the crouching short and gets it off.
Nice punish. Meterless. Doesn't get all the hits of the Tatsu, but like I said, it's still more damage than the sweep. Kyle tapping his buttons. It kind of seems like he's tilted a little bit.
Standing, okay, after conditioning for one jab into a grab, he gets the counter hit, standing medium punch. I don't know if it was counter hit or not, but it was a frame trap for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a frame trap attempt. I think he actually hit Kyle trying to just jump.
Yeah. Possibly backdash. Kyle's really well known for backdashing in the corner too, which is an option that seldom goes used.
Yeah, if Kyle isn't doing a special move to you currently, he's trying to get away from you.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much the two sides of Kyle's game. Helfuerte, that is. Oh, that's devilish invincibility out of the air that Tostada Press has.
Robbie just looking really, really momentum heavy right now. This is where Helfuerte gets his engine going as well.
Yeah, I think Helfuerte definitely has to start looking for that Kara throw. Because basically every time Kyle has a situation.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna go underneath that though. Okay, I wasn't sure if he'd be able to. No,
that's a ton of damage, but he's not quite dead.
Absolutely.
It does 510 damage raw.
Jeez.
I don't think the Inazuma kick was necessarily intentional there. Maybe it was though.
I wasn't sure if Helfuerte was going to be under him for so long that he was going to be able to stand up and block.
Yeah.
Too. Okay, good air-to-air on Robbie's part there. You want to keep Helfuerte out of the air because he's so poor on the ground. Okay, and
there's that counter hit. Could have been blinked right into sweep. There's that tech. That Kyle needs that tech.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pivotal at this point that he gets those techs. And with the blocks as well to block the frame traps. Okay, here we go. Trades on that DP.
Nice trade, but it looks like Helfuerte recovers from that quicker every time.
Okay.
Oh, Fajita Buster.
Does an incredible amount of damage, 180 damage, if memory serves. Okay,
wow.
the reset.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be Ultra. Jab kills him. Yeah, he can jab underneath the Ultra. All right, so this Pew Pew Karting Game Classic is going
KC
down.
Now.
Oh, yeah.
Moving upward and onward. Oh,
ouch.
Tries to beat something. I'm not sure, but Helfuerte has a lot of super confirms as well, so this could be a good amount of damage for him right there. No, not the one framer.
Yeah, didn't quite run far enough. Woo! And he's so excited. Happy to be here.
There it is.
Nice.
Good reaction.
Really strong reaction.
This is gonna be
That's going to
rough.
be a big punish.
Red focus. Okay, now. There it is.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
going to be it right there. Wow, what a
Fuerte.
set from Kyle.
Starts off. El Fuerte starts off strongly. Robbie with a fantastic battle back, and then
Yeah. And that's winners, right?
that was losers.
Wait, what? Who did Kyle lose to?
Kyle lost.
Kyle
to
lost to Charlie. Yeah, we watched that.
It happens.
I have
man.
the shortest memory.
Oh,
Still a
it's-
great
it's
set,
rough.
though, down to the wire.
You know, we always forget who played who until they play on stream, and then we remember like everything.
Yeah.
Like, remember like the third round of the second game?
Yeah,
Like,
and then he did low forward, but he did when the fireball didn't connect, and,
Yeah.
and then ultra,
Yeah.
and then they both died, and we're all losers for even being here today because the Chiefs are playing.
actually, let's go get some beers. And
Yeah. Peace. Rob, get on the mic since you're wearing a suit. All right,
Thanks,
so next
everybody.
up, winners finals,
It's true. It's a
the
quick
money
one.
match. Well,
The big money match.
the match for more money, I guess.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us today for KC SRK Presents Max out here at the Alamo Draft House. Down here in the lovely Power and Light District in
The
Kansas.
lovely Power and Light District down
Kansas,
here in the
Missouri.
heart of the United States.
It's a little snowy outside, 24 degrees.
Yeah,
Still just a lovely, crisp, biting
a
coldness.
brisk wind rushing down the streets of Kansas City.
It's true, absolutely.
Nothing we can't handle, though.
Absolutely. Vegas and I earlier had just some lovely burrito bowls from Chipotle Mexican.
Always exquisite.
Yeah, absolutely. We are not scared by those haters that are trying to slander the good Chipotle name. You know what I mean?
Didn't even think about that until now.
The E. coli thing? Come on.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it though. I was just like, I want Chipotle.
I've got 2 words for you, man. Corporate sabotage. People out there trying to take out Chipotle.
As much I know, I just ate their food. I remain having no opinion on that. Like I don't care. I don't care at all.
Whatsoever. If they told me that if you go tomorrow and eat Chipotle, you will die from E. coli, I'd still go.
See you there. I will see you there.
I will see you in hell.
You died how you lived.
That is what I said.
Yeah,
That
I
is
remember.
what I
It was,
said, yeah.
No, it was inspirational. I'll never forget that.
Tell them I died the way that I lived.
That's right.
Eating Chipotle.
Speaking of dying the way you live, that is Charlie's call to action. And we're about to see him go in against the man who took him out of the Kansas City Challenger Series
For
tournament.
first place to win $400 or something ridiculous like that. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it was like 7,000, right? 7 million? Yeah.
So,
And a free car, several free cars if I am not mistaken.
So Fire Team, and let's go ahead and go over some of the things that we saw at the Kansas City Challenger Series. We saw Fire Team doing a lot of teleport backwards into Ultra 2.
Yeah.
Out of Hakan whip grabs, out of oil slides.
Yeah.
You can't jump out of that corner.
The oil dive, for those of you who don't know the name of Hakan's moves, the oil dive is the one that only hits standing opponents.
The running
that
grab,
one right there.
Thank you, Charlie.
It was only a moment before you're guaranteed to see it.
Now, although we have seen Fire Team kind of come largely ahead against Richard Steele in local events, Dr. Richard Steele has beaten Fire Team at MAXOUT, I think, every time they played this year.
Even the last time after, it was the run back of Fire Team beating him for the Kansas City Challenger Series, and the very next set they played, Charlie won. Always trying to bait that oil dive.
The strange hitbox from Hakan only really allows Akuma to get just jabs into Tatsu.
Oh, big, meaty DP there.
And that's something we would
Wow.
never have seen from Fire Team back then.
Yeah.
Just a raw wake up, no FADC available.
Yeah, he didn't have the meter for it. Full man mode. Very Sagatly of him.
Yeah, Fire Team has been playing a ton of Sagat, just trying to strengthen his game. Good parry.
Yeah, you can't
Gets that oil slide again.
forget about that.
Touchdown Chiefs, ran back, opening kickoff.
Game doesn't
Boxing game
start
hasn't
for
even
another
started.
hour.
Nice try, man. Gets the Ultra 2 jump back. It's going to do a tremendous amount of damage.
Robbie looking into the distance. He's
Sign
saluting.
The boy, that's right. Sign the boy up.
Sign the boy up, the field goal kicker.
Chiefs game. Tatsu.
Oh, big damage.
99 damage off of that. That is big damage.
I meant for the whole combo.
Good stuff on Fire
Is
Team.
that all the more juggles he can do? It's like Tatsu, uppercut, FADC, fireball.
Dude, DP,
That's all the juggles you get.
DP FADC EX Shakanetsu is 99 damage.
Yeah.
Bro, go to the bar right now, fools. It's on.
Maybe that was the Eastern or the Western time.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Yeah, maybe he's right. That makes me sad it doesn't start at 4:20. We ran back the opening kickoff. Boxy, don't play with my heart, man. I got to act like I like sports for the next couple months. Okay.
Okay, that right there was the longest you'll ever see these two go without hitting a button when they're playing against each other.
I like this kind of runaway style that Fireteam's playing, though. This must be something he learned from his Sagat play.
Oh, a new setup, perhaps? Yeah, and then Charlie didn't believe the next one. Fireteam wasn't ready to give it to him.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
good
big
stuff.
steal with the EX grab.
This is by no means over. Good backdash on Fireteam's part here. Getting pretty close. It's this is a 3 out of 5 because this is winners finals.
Yeah. I've talked to Fireteam about this before, and he has a lot of confidence in his light Tatsu combos because on Hakan, you can do whatever moves you want, and they will always juggle with light Tatsu. You can do low forward, or you can do low strong, low jab, low strong, and light Tatsu still juggles. Wow! The one-hit Mega Yomi EX uppercut. No way. Oh, Fireteam shook his head. That was sassy.
He's like, no, that's not going to work.
The sass factory. Is that going to be enough?
That's going to be it there. Ends it with a perfect.
Not only did he shake his head like, I can't believe you even tried that, but he was taking a sip of his water before Charlie was even dead. Right? Some say he's still sipping that water.
Like this.
Yeah.
At my house, girlfriend. Fireteam looking very strong right now. Looks very confident in this. And he said that he learned what he learned most from Sagat, of course, is the wow, good conversion, is DPing as an anti-air, because that Sagat's only true anti-air in a lot of situations.
It's true.
Staying patient in the mid-range game, relying more on Hadoukens and DPing is something that Fireteam is working on with his Sagat play.
These mix-ups are so dirty. You don't know if it's high or low, left or right. Fireteam is doing a great job of getting away from the oil dives.
Oh, that's the Ultra 2.
He even backdashed.
That was the Ultra 2.
Got caught.
It's the DP that we're talking about.
Oh, meaty. Yeah, Charlie jumps out of the way.
Ultra 2 right there.
Instant confirm.
Yeah,
again, Robbie with his salute.
Fireteam drinking from his water, chewing on his gum. Looks like he's waiting for the bus right now.
A young man who still doesn't know who he is because his cup says Chris Becco. He hasn't been Chris Becco for a year and a half. He's been Fireteam since I've known him.
He wrote his name on his cup. Oh, that's so Fireteam. Oh, that's amazing.
He's just a little baby. Look at all these focuses. Charlie is just going ham with the parry technology.
You're never going to win that battle against Hakan.
Perry, I almost called him Perry like it was his name. Dr. Richard Steele is doing a good job of not getting juggled or comboed by all of Akuma's combos. He'll backdash or jump away or whatever, so he doesn't get a full standing combo.
Oh, I was looking for the, I think, Fierce to Ultra 2.
Yeah, not quite enough. That's -2.
-2, that is.
Every day that's going to punish.
Yeah.
I think Fireteam didn't think he was going to be close enough.
Yeah, right. I think he's got surprising range, though.
Oh, he's not even dead.
Not over yet.
Whoa.
As I always say, Akuma is never out of it, both offensively and defensively. You can run a perfect back against him, or he can run a perfect against you at any time.
Oh, huge range from that EX grab. Charlie trying to stay alive here in that set. Okay, see, that's exactly what Charlie was doing a great job of avoiding for most of the set. Unfortunately, this may be the round that it matters the most.
Oh, he gets underneath that.
Good stuff.
Good stuff from Charlie right now, showing nothing but hard reads.
Fireteam in trouble here. Very little help.
Oh, good air to air. What a strange air to air, but he made it happen. And Dr. Richard Steele battles back strong that game. He's like, I got it.
Is that what it looks like? He's showing number 5. Not this was the symbol that Fireteam gave to the bench. You guys sit down. I'm in winners finals.
Yeah.
Or he was saying 5. He did that 5 times. Or perhaps he was saying a drink at the bar is $5.
Yes.
We'll never know.
I'm going to hit him with 5 vortexes this time around.
Maybe so. Is that 1?
That was 2 so far.
Okay.
There it
2,
is.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh. No way.
Oh, I was.
That's it.
I was activated. I thought that was Ultra 2. Yeah, and I was ready to stand up and shout.
It's hard to get an Ultra. He must have been focusing a ton to get Ultra because he got a perfect that game. Okay, good.
Oh, no, I thought it was Hakan's Ultra 2.
Oh, I see.
I thought he was doing the anti-air Ultra, and I was like, oh, no, this is not good for Becco.
For Chris Becco. Okay, this is a really bad spot for Charlie.
Nice
Ooh.
bait.
Gets the double. Oh, the completion. Doesn't get the. I don't think he believed in that DP, though.
Yeah.
Gets that.
Oh, it pushes him to the corner just a little bit more, and then the rest of the way.
Gets the reset.
The reset. Dirty. Dank. Delicious.
Oh, this is bad.
Forsaken by chip damage. The Chris Becco story.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, my God.
That's not going to work either.
That's
There's
okay,
no
though.
chase down, though. Really,
Just
any
needs a
air fireball is going to do it here.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah,
Fire team goes into his first grand finals in MAXOUT history.
Holy Jesus, is that true?
That's true.
I can't believe that. All right, so maybe that was the I got this. It wasn't 5.
Yeah.
But, you know, from here on out, it's all speculation. No one will ever know how that story truly played out.
True.
So now this is Hell Fuerte versus Endgamer. All right, so
Endgamer.
Kyle has never beaten Endgamer.
He said when we went to
And then he
Chipotle,
said-
El Fuerte was with us, and he said Rose, El Fuerte is a 10-0 matchup for Rose.
And I think Necromantic, he's the #1 PC El Fuerte,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Well, he's like #1 and 4. Anyway, he's very good, and he knows a lot about the character because it's like his,
His
it's like
baby.
him and J-Spot. It's his lifeblood.
They're
And he
kindred
says
spirits.
that the hardest matchups for El Fuerte are Rose and Chun-Li. So
Rose and Chun-Li.
So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, Kyle has never beaten Blake
Gamer.
before. Yeah, in gamer. 3K. I guess he dropped the 3K. I don't know. I haven't
that's
seen
good.
the 3K for a while.
3,000 other in-gamer, 29.99.
Yeah. In that sense, I'd like to think that he's in gamer 1 and everybody else is following in his footsteps.
Yes. Maybe he's just a big fan of Andre 3000.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually encouraging as well.
Right.
All right, Fire Team's got some things to say to Kyle over here. And knowing Kyle, he's going to listen because he has a lot of respect for Fire Team as well. And you know Fire Team knows a ton about the game.
He does, especially. He will take – Kyle usually takes advice from a lot of different players. You know what I mean? Like you said earlier against his money match against Smug.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he wasn't thinking, what does Brad know about El Fuerte? He was like, well, okay, he is a spectator, and he's watching
And I trust
intently.
his opinion
Yeah.
on the day-to-day. So I trust
He always
his opinion
asks
in this
me,
game
does
as well.
this outfit make my butt look big?
Kyle
And I
does.
say, yeah, you should wear it.
Kyle's got a bit of a donk going on in the background whenever he wears his joggers.
Yeah. That's what the ladies like.
Okay, here we go. Going into losers finals here.
Oh,
This is
he
gonna
did
be-
not use the Aztec outfit.
This is not losers finals. I'm sorry. Of course, Charlie would be there.
Charlie
This
is gonna be-
loser semis. This is in-gamer versus Hell Fuerte. So this is going to be a
Nice
2 of 3
anti-air.
match again.
It seems like the game goes in slow motion in favor of in-gamer when he plays Rose. He has
true.
all day to anti-air. That's a great punish.
Like Fuerte mix-ups do not look ambiguous whatsoever.
Yeah,
It's like
oh
always-
yeah, clearly
Of
he was on the
course.
left,
Yeah.
he was going low, whatever.
That's completely accurate.
Yeah.
And textbook.
I expect
In-gamer.
nothing less. I don't think that part of this matchup is going to change at all. It's going to be tons of patience from in-gamer. And every now and then your patience isn't rewarded, like right now.
Ooh, so wow, that
I
was
did not think that would beat. I didn't think anybody beat EX chest bump. I mean, we've seen it lose to Ken's Ultra 2 meaty, so it's surprising.
Okay.
Kyle with a nice life lead here.
He is playing a different tempo than he's used to as well.
Oh, he's
It's like-
running straight into those orbs.
yeah.
He couldn't stop in time. But one of the orbs is gone now. Ooh, okay.
Chest bump again. And
Wow, the Sobot counter
so
hit's going
good
to kill.
stuff. Good stuff from Hell Fuerte so far.
And Kyle only needs 2 games here.
His change in tempo was really key that game. Usually we just see Hell Fuerte just go in nonstop, but he he picked his spots really quickly. Once he realized that Endgamer had regained his feet underneath him, he backed up. And wow. Good read on the backdash.
Yeah, the first backdash of the round. Okay, momentum dead.
Immediately over.
Oh, he tried it.
Yeah, I like
He's
it.
very brave. I remember one time he got
Good
the
punish.
tortilla just like that, threw an Ultra 2, and he always tries stuff now. It's very cute. Oh, nice. Punish.
Good EX Cubon. Oh, it tries to catch the Sobot again. Remembered it from last time.
Oh, man!
Catches the runaway on that. Good job by Endgamer.
Blake just barely got out of the way of that
and
splash.
pops off, actually.
Yeah.
And it was a good idea by El Fuerte because he did the EX run instead of the EX Q-bomb. He got him with EX Q-bomb, I think, 3 times.
Yeah.
And then he had assumed that Endgamer was going to make the adaptation.
Right.
Ooh, that close medium kick. It's going to shut down a lot of options from El Fuerte.
Ow, ow, ow.
Catches 5 or 6 standing or towards round.
That's the kind of play that makes you like a person less, right? Like when he stands up and shakes Endgamer's hand after this, win or lose, he's going to think less of it.
Yeah, it's
because
true.
of situations like that.
That was rough.
Nice.
Okay.
Full screen punish.
Okay. Let's reset on that.
Blake was expecting an anti-air
One
something
more.
there.
When is he stunned?
Not yet,
okay.
This is Shin Kyle taking
There
him
it
to
is,
Splash
right there.
Mountain. Sorry, Iowa. The prodigal son has returned, and he's wearing a headdress.
Is this the El Fuerte costume that's banned sometimes?
I think the Blanca costume's banned.
Yeah,
I don't think this one is.
I thought El Fuerte had one as well. Clearly wrong though.
Maybe. I mean, that would make sense. They're very similar.
Soul Spiral doing just a tremendous amount of damage. And just like that, ooh, just like that, Endgamer is very much ahead in this. But again, an Ultra 2 will pretty much tie this up. And that's it right
that's
there.
going to do it right there.
Endgamer takes it 2-0 against El Fuerte. El Fuerte very clearly not happy with the performance.
Yeah, never is.
Okay, so we're going to see Endgamer versus Charlie. I don't think we've seen these two play yet today. No, they were.
I don't know, so I can't actually think of time that I've seen them play.
I've seen them play, yeah.
Get a go close up of Kyle's arm there. Work done mainly at Fountain City Tattoo.
Fountain City Tattoo.
Another Kansas City business.
Has a full sleeve of Star Wars goodies, and he's got some more that are queued up.
And this was long before the movie came out too. We didn't even know there was a Star Wars 7
even coming
gonna come out.
Yeah, when he had that full sleeve done already.
An homage to his grandfather, who was a huge Star Wars fan. I think a lot of people actually don't know that.
I did not know that.
But I was there when it was just a little Rebel Alliance signature.
Okay.
All right, so next up, it is going to be Charlie and Blake.
Wherever Charlie may be right now.
We played so much of this tournament on main stage today.
Yeah, it's awesome. I like it.
I do like it, but it's sad that there are so few people here, you know?
That's okay. Everything that's been here today has been pretty strong. So
yeah,
I'm
we've
okay
had
with
some
that.
really good matches. Kyle and Robbie was a really good match.
Thor and Drunk Ninja.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
good.
T-Hawk and Zangief. And for those of you who are not watching the Chiefs game, I would suggest if you have 2 monitors maybe or something, tune in to this MKX that's going to come up after this, because it may be quality over quantity. I don't think there are a ton of MKX players here, but it's definitely going to be worth watching because there's some really strong MKX talent in Kansas City. And some egos are going to clash as well.
Definitely. A
Looking
lot of
forward to
egos
that.
in this scene as compared to the Street Fighter scene. It is 7-0. The Chiefs right now at the middle of the first quarter. It appears that Boxy was right and they did run back the kickoff.
Not trolling, huh? Well done, Boxy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. Looking forward to seeing the end of the game in the bar, hopefully.
Kansas City Chiefs ring in NFL playoffs with a 106-yard return kickoff for touchdown.
Jesus.
106 yards. This is the first playoff game in general, right? So the first playoff game, first play of the first playoff game is a 106-yard return. Crazy.
That's what Speed do. Oh, wait, that's the other team.
Yeah. Here's some of the upcoming events here at the Alamo Draft House. We got some Secret Soldiers Benghazi ride along too. Deadpool, Monty Python, Holy Grail, Quote Along, which is a big cult classic movie. Lady Snowblood. That is that's the movie. Have you ever seen Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Kill Bill 2?
Yeah.
Like Lucy Liu?
Okay.
That's that character's story, Lady Snowblood.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
What?
I've never even heard of that. That's cool.
It's also dancing night every Saturday night. You'll see and hear it here later on at 9 p.m. I don't know if
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that.
You won't see too much of it, but
yeah,
maybe
it's on a different floor of the establishment. It's
you might see some people ironically salsa dancing. And Eli's Beat Sprite is here with us today. Been a sponsor and a friend of ours for quite a while now. We'll make any kind of 8-bit style Beat Sprite you see on your screen there can create any kind of character. I saw some interesting Smash characters and Marvel, may it rest in peace. I'm sure he'll have some Street Fighter V ones up. If he does not already, it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a Macaulay one up there or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about the fact that there's new
Street Fighter characters for him to make.
yeah. New, what do you call that? Property, intellectual property.
Yes, IPs. Yes. I want to see Karen's alternate colors before I get one because I'm not too fond of the red one. And I got to truly see how much I like Karen as well.
Is that who you're eyeing for the next game?
Yeah, largely, yeah.
I don't know a thing about Karen, actually.
Oh, you
I'm
don't?
really looking forward to sitting down with the game because it's one of those times where you're going to
so
learn
little.
like 400% of your brain worth of data.
In like a month.
Yeah, all about one game. And then forget most of it, but they'll still let me commentate because they'll feel bad for me.
Thank you, Briggy, for hosting us. We appreciate that. Okay, Media Mics has supplied AJ with a lot of his sound equipment that you're hearing us use today, and you can see his website there, www.mediamics.com, and check out their podcast, Behind the Mics, behindthemics.podomatic.com. Good friends of ours, treat us pretty well.
All right, looks like Charlie and Ingamer are getting into this.
Okay, and here we are right now. Endgamer showing off the Sakura for the first time. No, I actually played it against Rob. Yeah, I correct myself.
Sakura Ultra 1, too, which is uncommon.
I really like that Endgamer always goes for the vanilla color Sakura as well.
I think he has an alternate that he likes that may not be on this Xbox. Or, wait, this isn't an Xbox.
It's a PS4.
PS4.
So it's got everything, right?
Yeah, I think
Besides the spooky costumes.
Maybe he's just kicking it old school.
And this is going to be, in my opinion, this is going to be a bit of a mismatch just because the pure craziness that Dr. Richard Steele brings, Endgamer's good defense is going to be pretty put to the test because Charlie does a lot of reads that don't really make a lot of sense but work out still somehow.
Yeah, that's very true. It's kind of the nature of this game, especially for grapplers.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh!
It doesn't get that there. That's going to be a full punish. Absolutely.
It's actually more advantageous to FADC forward after an uppercut for Sakura.
Yeah, Sakura is actually +2.
Yeah, so I don't know why. I don't know how he wasn't able to get out of the way. Maybe he tried to jab or
Probably,
something.
yeah, maybe, who knows. But anyway, Richard Steele goes up 1-0, and it has the meter advantage as well. Looking pretty confident today, Richard Steele. I'm sure he'd love to run it back against Fire Team. Those guys have been going kind of back and forth for a long time since I've been around. Okay.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah,
there's
that
that reset.
famous
Hits
reset.
everywhere. There's Steve Slayer hat.
Oh no, walking directly into that crazy full screen low.
The slide.
Yeah, it's really a weird concept for a move. There's not a lot of other moves, anything close
Good
to
whip punish.
similar. Don't jump.
Hey, that's a good one.
He
man.
does it so often, and it's really hard to recognize as you're playing against him, but
Sure.
Dr. Richard Steele will hit people with that air throw in the corner so much.
And Dr. Richard Steele goes up 1-0.
Oh, I think Charlie has to reset his stick every 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Splat. Good amount of damage there. Wow, and the corner pressure right now. We've seen Dr. Richard Steele cross up a few times. Goes for the anti-air throw there. The anti-standing throw. Wake up ultra. Nothing there. It's going to be semi-decent damage. Wow, with the reset, a tremendous amount of damage then. And
Wow.
catches the standing grab again.
Not able to cancel into a crouching fierce or anything in time.
Sure, we need to see Endgamer start to just stay crouching, crouch jab, backdash out of that, EXDP as well. Just anything besides what he's doing right now. We'll stop that.
Yeah,
See,
it's
there's
been
that
a
crouching
long
jab.
time since I saw a set this one-sided not in Endgamer's favor.
Yes. Who beat Endgamer at the last tournament? Axiom beat Endgamer at the last tournament.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Kind of looked like Blake was going for some kind of safe jump setup, but he didn't do the right DP. So,
He's getting so much mileage off of that move today.
all right, Endgamer's still in this. Will not go down without a fight. It's just so hard to bully a character like a Khan with the parries and obviously the quick SPDs.
The EX SPD has just such incredible range.
Yeah,
That's going to be it right
that
there.
has pretty good range too.
That's going to snag the round for Dr. Richard Steele.
So he's
Is
gonna
it
go up
enough?
2-0.
Is it enough? Yes.
Always. So that's 2-0.
Channeling our best Ultra David, or Ultra Chin, I should say.
There were some situations, mainly it happens with Evil Ryu, where you're like, surely
That's-
this won't kill, right?
I say it every time. That always will kill.
Yeah,
100%.
and then it's like, no. When you're using the anti-gravity matter that
I don't care if they're
Uses.
at 99% life. I just still say that it will kill because it never ceases to amaze me how much damage.
Nice punish there from Ingamer.
Sure.
Immediately, he just can't get much going. Good chip damage there, and see, at the minute he tries to take the initiative, Charlie just does well to take it right back away from him.
True, yeah, he does. Oh, wasn't able to get the full punish off of that. It screams out loud. Did you hear him?
Yeah, he sounded like a meerkat or something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Really, that was really good eyes on Dr. Richard Steele's part. Jump or dashing backwards to avoid that.
Oh, big
huge
punish.
jump.
Yeah, and he gets the dash forward into the Ultra successfully.
This is not
I don't
going
think
to kill.
this is going to kill,
No,
though, right?
But
Just
Sakura,
scaled
she's so dangerous in the corner and in that safe Tatsu situation.
Yeah, and it breaks glass, which obviously you see Dr. Richard Steele focus a lot. So
I don't think Hakan has any options for that whatsoever.
That's true.
I don't
You
think
could jabber out of it. You know,
it'll counter hit.
well, yeah, if he doesn't meaty, there's basically no
Yeah,
option
there's
for
nothing
it.
that he can do. Oh, Ultra 2, I guess, but he's
Nice
not using
anti-air.
Ultra 2.
See, that was kind of the visual option select gone wrong for Dr.
Right.
Richard Steele there, because he wanted the air throw. Ingamer didn't jump, so he just didn't hit any buttons, which gave Ingamer the free, uncontested anti-air.
Okay, good EX grab, and this is where Hakan can really turn it around for you.
Nice. You had to make the hard read there.
Getting good mileage out of that neutral jump roundhouse.
Oh, and this
Yeah,
is
he
his
dropped the
combo.
combo, and this is going to pretty much tie it up.
Yeah.
Does
But Dr. Richard Steele, no more Ultra, so Ingamer got that out of the way.
It's true.
And he still has life lead.
And the meter lead
So
as
this
well.
is looking as good as any set or any part of this set has so far.
Yeah, there's a grab
Gets
there.
the
Let's
throw,
use
EXTP.
Tatsu. EXTP, good call. And there's the air grab. He can turn this around
Oh no, he
doesn't
doesn't have
have
the
it.
meter to get rid of that.
and uses the EX.
Oh,
he
so
didn't really
risky.
need the EX, but I'm glad that he did, I guess, just to make sure that it was there. And wow, what a strange crack from Ingamer. We
Yeah.
hardly ever see him do
I wonder if he even meant to do that. I guess there's always the option.
maybe EX Fireball is a possibility that
Yeah.
he might have been going for. Would
Just
have
wanted a
possibly chipped him
regular
out.
buffer into TP.
A lot of
What did he
damage.
grab there? EX dive?
Yes.
Oh, nice air to air. Blake really controlling this corner
Good back dash.
until then.
And now it's pretty much tied up.
And Ingamer swats his fight stick in frustration, which is understandable because it's been 6 years of this shit.
Yeah.
Just getting grinded out with SPDs. Every SPD character.
Yeah, we have seen Endgamer kind of struggle against a lot of the grapplers as well. So
Yeah.
it's strange. It's strange but not strange that these defensive specialist type characters have a lot of difficulty with grapplers in this game.
Oh, a nice air to air. Avoided the air
It's
throw
gonna be
there.
it there.
All
Okay,
right.
and Endgamer's on the board, 2-1.
Yeah. Would have been a pretty big
1-2, I should
heartbreaker
say.
for Blake if he hadn't won that round and had gotten knocked out after playing so well.
It's true. It's true.
Charlie looking that Pep's Blue Ribbon dead in the eyes and saying, wait a second, I need to.
Character change. He's got to restart his stick.
Oh, yeah. So Charlie didn't give a very good warning to Ingamer there, so I kind of understand Ingamer's frustration. But regardless, he would have been able to, he always has the option to just go to character select. So the momentum could have died either way.
It's true. It's true.
All right, did he switch ultras? No, he
I
didn't.
don't.
Okay,
Maybe-
so he
maybe
just
had to
reset his
restart
stick, is all he did.
probably. Okay.
Which I'm glad he's doing that because if it
died in the
happened,
middle of
that the
yeah.
stick died in the middle of a set when it, it's the difference between getting paid third place and second place.
Yeah, sure.
Not a good look.
Good reset on that.
The eternal reset. Nice anti-air from Blake. And he just walks forward and grabs.
Yeah, I like that. You got to respect Sakura up close. That far standing roundhouse, able to special cancel.
Yeah, I feel like I need to mention that that's a buff in Ultra, but it's been Ultra for 2 years now, right?
that's true.
So
Yeah.
kind of crazy to think about.
I think El Fuerte had a tweet like that the other day. Like people still complaining about El Fuerte. His character's been out for like 8 years or
Yeah.
something like that. That's probably that is going to end out the round.
Yeah. Full oil. Well,
I always forget.
some oil.
I always forget when he starts twirling them around their body. His body it also does the ticket damage there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay, and Dr. Richard's still sitting here on match point against Endgamer. But we've seen Endgamer come back from the depths many a time.
Oh, I think he wants that confirmed into uppercut.
He started out the last run the exact same way with low forward fireball, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice confirm.
That is going to work against Hakan's big old body. Catches the backdash, but I mean, I think Hakan will take that any day of the week.
Yeah, I do think Sakura can just do the light Tatsu on meaty every time she wants to.
Yes.
And there's not really an adjustment. Maybe Hakan could backdash or something, but in the corner.
Yeah, he just gets hit by the Tatsu, which is not a big deal whatsoever. Doesn't go for the, okay, he doesn't have the FADC.
Yeah, he had to hit or his tournament was over.
It's going to be a dash forward ultra.
Nice punish.
Charlie sounds out with an F word.
Is that what he said?
Not over yet, but EX Tatsu.
Wow, he just went for it.
Just normal Tatsu would have ended that as well. Okay, here we are. Let's see if Endgamer is able to fight back.
Yeah, yet another round that Blake needs to stay alive. Nice buffer.
We've seen the exact same start this entire game.
Oh, counter hit and no confirm.
Endgamer walks forward and then backwards and then low forwards. Charlie's sitting on slight life lead. Neutral jump there, EX grab.
Blake visibly frustrated at the range and success rate of the EX grab.
It's pretty terrifying. Slightly mistimes his meaty grab. I don't want to say meaty grab, I guess opponent wake-up grab.
Oh, don't jump.
There.
The air throw, that's the signature from Charlie.
And there it is
and
right
he just
there.
drills it out with the low shorts. Charlie very excited.
And we are going to see an all KC finish. So that's good. All KC finish for this one.
As we say goodbye to our beloved title, Street Fighter 4. I'm sure it'll still be on stream, but it's never going to be the main game again at MAXOUT. Or really any tournaments, right?
It's been a pleasure, man.
It's been good to develop into the people that we are today.
Vegas and Cups, most well-known commentary duo in Northern America.
Indeed, quite. All right, so
Fire Team's gonna be feeling pretty confident though. He beat both players, Endgamer and
that's true.
Charlie, pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
So.
And he has a lot of ammunition, a lot of rounds to fire off here because he gets obviously the benefit of the reset bracket, so he can lose 3. As long as he can win another 3 after that, he can still take home first place.
I don't think Fire Team's much of a person to try to play around though. He's probably he might throw out like a Yang or Makoto, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Just button check.
Button checking, I hope. I actually don't want to see him play Makoto. Like as a person. Him as a friend, I don't want him to do that. What if this was a secret character?
All right, here we go. Grand finals. Exciting. Grand finals are exciting always, especially in this the final.
Who said that?
Charlie screamed over the top. He said, "Is this real?" And Fire Team goes.
Final match of Ultra Street Fighter 4 as of.
Everybody in Kansas City knows that this could very well be one of Fire Team's characters.
Yeah.
Getting close to 4 years ago now.
Show us the stuff. Nope, that's not it.
Projector looking pretty good.
There you go.
I must say that this is a good grand final. I don't remember the exact grand finals, like what happens here, but like these players and these characters, I think, are fun in the grand finals.
Largely relaxed now that it's grand finals. People just, if it's KC finals, nobody really cares.
I know that I'm talking over them, and I'm sorry, but
I thought we might see an evil Ryu.
You can go and watch this in full. Link in the description to the video I'm watching right now.
Possibly a Cody.
Oh, Charlie has to reset.
Anyway, let's enjoy the grand finals for this. And then the stream will be over. Of course, I'm still going to stream Street Fighter.
He's trying to make it really loud, but it didn't make any noise.
But like, I'm just like, giving me the feels of like, it's over. Even though
I didn't think it made noise at all. Like
I think it's actually starting to come back. Street Fighter 4 now.
Going into grand finals here for MAXOUT of January.
A lot of the pros are kind of coming back to it, which is nice. Anyway, I'm gonna let you watch this and let them commentate.
And I think when he gets to Tatsu and doesn't do anything afterward is him going for sweep. He says Tatsu into sweep is still his hardest link with his character. And that includes all the one-frame ultras.
What level of play? Okay, can't jump. He's shown him twice in the corner not to jump there.
Whoa, meaty uppercut.
Right
Speaking of meaty,
wow.
Wow. Again, he takes a sip of the water as the...
He decides to go for the one-framer instead of just finish it out, just to send Charlie a little message.
Never has a combo been done so loudly. so clear.
That is a pretty good message, man. Okay.
He gives up a lot of space to start the round, doesn't he?
Does, yeah.
And health looks like. Ooh, a lot of health. Yikes.
Right, so arms out of this one. Good DP. Dr. Richard Steele tries to focus on wake up. Didn't take into account the recoveryless palm on landing. There's the EX
big
super
combo
late.
here. He just goes
more.
for the setup.
There's the Ultra 2. Drops the Ultra 2.
But he's dead.
He dropped the Ultra 2 there.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
It looked like he was going for some strange, longer hit stun combo.
Dr. Richard Steele had no belief in that block string at all.
Scarcely does he believe in
That's
anyone's
true.
block
That's
strings. He's waving his arms around all crazy. Very excited that worked.
Again, gives off a lot of space at the beginning, Fire Team. Wow, that ambiguous cross-up.
Big damage.
Fire Team knew that was going to cross up too. I think that's why
Oh, that beat DP. That jump beat the Dragon Punch that Fire Team tried to do late. Fire Team using all his meter.
Yeah,
He got lucky there.
That's not it. Fire Team shakes his head again.
Yeah, he was still scared though.
Yeah,
He still jumped.
Yeah, you can tell. Empty. Okay.
Nice
He's
read.
not believing that whatsoever.
Ooh.
And Fire Team waits for the
EX
waits for the full
Akuma, look
landing
at him.
run.
Yeah!
That was really smart of Fire Team to fully wait for Charlie to land before doing that. I would have crouched in fierce like an idiot or something.
And then gotten the juggle, and then he would have been behind you, and EXSP, and then you're dead.
And he somehow would have had Ultra again.
Yeah.
And
Next thing you know, it's 6 games later.
yeah, here we are. We need to go back into the game here.
I think Charlie probably wanted to reset his controller, right?
I think he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
You can do it pretty much instantly, which is a good
Right.
benefit. And Charlie coming ahead pretty far again, but we have seen this several times. It's turning. Our team battling back.
Oh, wow.
-2.
Yeah, I guess Akan does not have a 2-frame EXSP.
Damage. Our team execution specialist gets the DP.
And again, no meter to cancel it. All right, what kind of Ultra is he going to do?
This is not going to kill, though, I don't think.
You don't think so?
He hit him quite a few times before.
Oh, I guess he did dizzy him with light buttons.
Yeah, it did. Okay.
Oh, it's enough.
Yes.
What's that? What is that noise called? The demon?
The ping?
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
That's how you know you're dead. It's not even a KO. It doesn't even say KO on the screen.
That's so sweet.
Because the Hakan dies. This kills the Hakan.
The Hakan. Okay. Fire Team with it's the cross-up setup right there, but
Oh.
Dr. Richard still woke up crouching, so.
Wasn't quite in range for that low strong. Wow, EX Fireball right in his face.
Wow, that was very smart to go for the grab again. Okay, EX grab. It's going to put it within reach for Dr. Richard Steele right now. Okay.
Oh, nice standing fierce.
Good. Wow, Tatsu.
Tatsu the real option there?
I've never seen that before from Fire Team.
Nice
There's
punish. Wow, instantly activates, and the crowd salutes.
Man, just Fire Team is just looking so dangerous today with his backdashes and just spatial awareness.
Okay, not quite
He's
dead.
very dangerous.
I think there
on
were
chip
some
options,
side bets
though.
in the crowd. Will that kill? Will it not kill?
Goes for a grab, adding so much injury to it. Okay, Fire Team sitting on the verge of his very first MAXOUT win. Looking pretty calm, looks a little rattled. Charlie looking pretty defeated and now. Maybe switch to a DJ, perhaps sticking on a con. Fire Team doing his patented tactic of trying to distract you as much as possible while you're on character select.
Which I can appreciate because it really bothers me when people take forever.
Yeah.
You know,
he picks
if you didn't practice enough before you came here,
yeah.
You're not going to go to the character select and turn your luck around, pal.
It's true. Well, we've seen Stranger, though, in this game, and Fire Team, again, sitting on the verge of his very first MAXOUT win and the end of Ultra Street Fighter 4. And I don't think it really, like, to be honest, this is just kind of a commentator's opinion, but I don't think it should really go any other way. Forgot that he picked Ultra 2.
I didn't even realize. Didn't even realize. That's going to be a ton of damage. Basically, even it up, right? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa! Gotcha! That was the reverse gotcha.
Oh, jumps.
Oh, man. This round looking really good for Richard Steele.
Yeah,
he
gets
has that
reset
read.
again. Gets that
Okay.
reset again. Fire Team taking a sip of his water, smiles to himself a little bit. But like I was saying, I think Fire Team has earned this victory. I hope he's able to do it. But Richard Steele also no slouch. We've seen him come back from worse.
Oh, nice.
Breaks the glass there. Possible, yeah, breaks the glass again. This is the option select for the standing roundhouse. He got a close roundhouse.
Wow.
DP, man. He is just...
Okay, Kenny Tatsu, not. Oh, he hit a button. He was trying to EX Tatsu, I would imagine.
Okay, here we go. Made a good amount of damage here.
Oh, wow, and no punish from Fire Team. Probably a little scared because Charlie shouted the F word. So that may have affected the outcome there.
There it is.
Big punish here?
Yes, gets the Ultra 2.
It's not in time.
Yeah,
oh, he shook his head like it wouldn't work.
Yeah, he didn't think he was going to get it. So this
More
is
water.
Yes, man, he's pounding. I don't think there's any more water in there.
Yeah, he's probably just been sipping the empty cup for a while.
Better focus, man. Here we go. Going into the last.
Charlie literally talking to AJ
Right
with his
now.
tournament life on the line.
Okay, slides out of trouble there. Gets another one. It's going to
Nice
be good damage
punish.
and a good setup. No Ultra 2 yet. So Fire Team's got to be cognizant of the Ultra 2 now.
Working on
as
that
the
dizzy
empty
here.
goes.
Good reset there to lower that dizzy meter. And he gets the oil as well. Wow. That looks so disrespectful, but I think it's an accident.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Fire Team's sitting with a lot of meter. He's very dangerous with meter.
Oh, the crumple? Splat. Wow. So much damage so fast. Fire Team's going to escape that, though. No Ultra 1 means no punish there.
Nothing, no sweep dip. Fire Team not rushing things at all. That's not it.
And that's not going to work. And that's going to be Fire Team's first ever max out victory. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion on the day.
3-0. What a convincing tournament for Fire Team today. As if it removed any doubt. Proving something that Kansas City players have known for a very long time.
It's basically been Fire Team versus himself as far as not being able to finish here. So yeah, regardless, I'm sure it's pretty exciting for Mr. Becco, although he probably won't tell you that.
Yeah, it's a possibility. So look at Endgamer giving this shake.
Yeah,
of the hand,
Endgamer
pat on the
actually
back.
giving him some congratulations.
It's good. It's we see how hard he works. He knows everything about the game. He pretty much taught all of us the game in some way or another.
If you beat somebody in this room, you probably learned something you used to beat that person from Fire Team.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I am personally, and I think you are as well, very excited for Fire
absolutely.
Team.
Yes.
An all KC final is, you can't ask for much more than that for the last Street Fighter 4 tournament.
Do you want to do the interview for Fire Team, or would you like me to do it?
You know what, dude? It's your thing. you can do the last interview.
We are doing an interview?
Yeah, we're going to interview Fire Team really quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so before I get lost, since this is my last time commentating the game that brought me to MAXOUT back when it was
and the FGC
at Next Door Pizza back in the day, I just want to say thanks to everybody who tuned in. I will hopefully continue to see the same guys in chat, if not here, or more guys in chat and more people here for Street Fighter 5. I look forward to working more with Cups on commentary. It's been a pleasure, man. Anyway, you guys enjoy the
rest of the tournament.
The rest of the tournaments today, and we're gonna get Fire Team here in a second. So thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. Wow.
12 other Street Fighter players.
13 other Street Fighter. 13 other.
13 people. Excuse me. I'd hate to discredit my own victory.
Congratulations, Fire Team.
Thanks.
This is your first MAXOUT victory, correct?
Besides the fake one we had, like when we first got to Alamo, the test one, yeah. So official, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So why don't you kind of explain your kind of progress through the tournament?
All right, so unfortunately they didn't actually finish filming that, but that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this. Oops. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. That's gonna be it for this stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in to join me. It was fun to just kind of watch the stream. Not really commentating myself, but kind of seeing others commentate. I don't know if I'll do something like this again. Maybe. I knew I just wanted to do at least this one. I don't know if MAXOUT is still running. Probably you can check their Twitter page or linked down here somewhere. And they have their Twitch. They have their Facebook, so you can go look on their Facebook. I haven't actually gone to look at their Facebook, but they'll probably have information about if they're still doing MAXOUTs there. Anyway, that's going to be it for my stream today. You can go check out the original stream of what we watched in the description of this stream, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Appreciate you tuning in, and go support KC SRK if they're still doing these, because I think that they have great streams, and they've done a whole bunch of stuff. You can go check out their channel here, the KC SRK channel. They have the last thing they posted was 9 months ago, and they have all sorts of stuff. They have Skullgirls, Guilty Gear, Dragon Ball Fighters. I forgot. They also have, apparently they did some Soul Calibur 6. They've done Street Fighter 3, 4, 5, some 2, I guess. Anyway, you can go check out their channel if you're interested in watching more of these MAXOUT streams I've done in the past. That's all that I have to say. I will see you guys. Also, they do have links here on their banner to their stuff, and in the about, the links will also be here, so you can go and look at those if you care to see more of the KC SRK stuff. All right, now this is it for the stream. See you guys on the next one. Goodbye.